Just listen what's called the years, the word of the guy who was hated by the god of failure. Just lean.
Ignite the drive in your soul. It's calling you. Are you brave enough to be a fool?
Oh, hey! How's it going, everybody? I'm Ty. We're gonna do a little food review today. Hey, how's it going? Didn't see that one coming, did you, motherfuckers? Hey, what's up?
In front of the waiting screen, huh?
That's right, baby.
You fucking goofball.
We're in there. Yeah, didn't see that one coming, did you, hot shots? Hey, Hi, I'm Ty. Let me get this out of the way real quick. Make sure I'm live everywhere like I am supposed to be.
Dang, that's one of them ones that looks a little bit like a coffee shop I see in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, the thing we've all been at all the time for sure.
I mean, yeah, I've been to a coffee house McDonald's. Like that's a thing.
Yeah, I remember in Indiana there were a bunch of them. Let me go ahead and put a little music on. Hop on over, make sure Twitch is good. Hey everybody, hi. I think I did tweet everything out. Let me make sure I'm good on YouTube live side real quick. Yes, excellent connection. Beautiful. Hi everybody, I'm Ty. Also, hey Doc, what's good? How you doing, bud?
My arms both hurt quite a lot because I had 3 vaccine boosters last night, but that's about it.
That's the good hurt.
Thankfully,
though,
I'm not.
That's what you want.
Yeah, and as far as like other side effects go, I'm not getting any COVID symptoms, which is the good thing. You know,
Nice.
that means I'm skipping that part.
Oh man, did they give me no ketchup with my order of fries? It's tough out here. They probably thought I would scoop some on my own. Shucks. Hey everybody though. So I figured we would start with a little bit of, you know, it's only fair, right, that I do a food review. That way I know what it's like. Thanks for the follow. Let me see. By the way, did I miss? Let's see what
I've got a question though.
Yeah.
Are any of your options here some nuggets with which to describe what they taste like?
No, absolutely not. No.
I see, because it is impossible. Gotcha.
It's impossible. It can't be done. No one could ever do it. What I have here is a double quarter pounder, a bacon double quarter pounder with cheese. Can you bet channel points on my rating?
Ooh, can we Joe is hungry you?
Can you set it up, Doc? Does it let you if you do slash
I
prediction?
think I can actually, yes. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to figure out how I do that though. But as a mod, usually that means that I can set up promotion, like that kind of thing.
So I'll do the review.
I have a feeling,
right? Because that's like part of my job is to do the review. We'll do it Joe's Hungry style. I'll eat it. I'll talk about it. I'll discuss what I thought, and then you can like set the above below line, like I did, right? This is way too much energy, Persona OST. I need you to relax. What's a good...
All right, so I've launched...
OST? Breath of the Wild OST. Yes, it's time to be in the McDonald's of the wild.
Predictions, there we go. Start prediction. I can do this. All right.
Beautiful. All right, so first things first, I ordered this for pickup because there is a McDonald's within walking distance of me. So I walked out to the McDonald's, picked it up, brought it back. They didn't start it until I was like 30 seconds away because I pulled out my phone and it was like, you're still not close. Are you sure you want us to start the order? I'm like, I didn't give you access to precise GPS, just regular GPS. This is partially on me. Like, it's my fault to some extent, right? But scooped it up. It was like $8. They had a free medium fry in the McDonald's app. Thanks, McDonald's app. Love you, baby. No ketchup, which is a little sad. Normally, a lot of swelling in these soundtracks, let me tell you. Normally, oh my god. How do they keep making it louder every time? But yeah, so you know, decent enough deal with the thing, because otherwise it was gonna be like, yeah, like an $11 combo or something. And like, I mean, that's like what fast food costs now, right? Like, I know that.
God, fucking,
I accept that.
So expensive.
But God damn.
I remember the days of a sub $1 McDouble, and now, oh my God.
I remember the days of one of my friends in Boy Scouts way back in the day, Nash Bruce, who had a shirt at one point that he had custom printed that said "The dollar menu saved my life," because there was an entire summer where like that was all he ate, and like luckily he had that like mid-late teen impossible metabolism that can like do that and not be too fucked up. But
that
no, like, it was
unfortunate.
So cheap. Like Taco Bell was another one that when I was living with a vegetarian, and I like just didn't cook anything with meat in the house because the last person she had lived with was really bad about cleaning and using meat and stuff. So he had like cooked up a bunch of hamburger and stuff in a pan, claimed he cleaned it out, and like had not cleaned it out nearly enough. And it made Carmen like really super sick. So I was just like, you know what? Hey, just to keep you at ease, I'm just not going to use meat in the house if that's cool with you. So there were a lot of times where like between the bar and back home, I would just swing by Taco Bell and pick something up. And yeah, man, you could get like 4 full like, you know, burritos, like the smaller ones, not the like Wumbo guys, but you get like 4 of those for like $6. It was so nice. It was amazing.
Yeah.
But obviously that's a different time, and yeah, food and logistics right now, whew, expensive. But yeah, so that's all the information that I'll give up front. And yeah, let's go ahead.
Bacon double quarter pound, or no, bacon quarter pounder with cheese, right?
Double quarter pounder, yeah.
Double quarter pounder, okay.
But yeah, I mean, it smells exactly like a McDonald's burger, which is to say, like, somewhat beefy, but also like there's a certain preservative quality that like you can definitely smell. There's like a bit of a, you know, this isn't fresh, right? Like you can smell that it isn't quite fresh.
Of course not. It's a frozen patty that has been slammed onto the griddle.
If I smell closer to like where I can see some bacon exposed, there's like a bit more smokiness, and like you can almost smell a little bit of the saltiness coming off of it, and that's pretty good, right? Like for as small of a piece of bacon it is, I feel like McDonald's must like do some extra treatment to get like additional like potency in there, because I mean they do that for everything, right? They do that for the cheese, they do that for the meat, they do that for all of it. So there's probably something they do to make that like small piece of bacon, because it's like pretty tiny, right? Like it's pretty thin, that little guy.
They will tell you outright that motherfucker is not only a half strip, it is a half strip of like the thinnest bacon in the world. They got that really soft quality to them, right? Like where the beef is super soft.
Yeah, the other big thing I noticed, these beef patties feel like almost a little bit more like sausage patty adjacent-y. Like they have like some of those flavorings in them. I don't know if that's just like I haven't eaten McDonald's burgers in a really long time and that's always been there and I just didn't perceive it, or like my palate's gotten better or changed as I've, you know, gotten older or whatever. But yeah, there's like a notable amount of additional spice on top of everything else. Yeah, that's a little bit strange. The cheese too, man, it's weird. Like if you're like really paying attention to it, it's got that American cheese tang, but like turned up an additional level. I can definitely get why, right? Like it's pretty addictive when you've got like that with the really spiced beef and like the sweetness and the light acidity of like the ketchup. Yeah.
I think they straight up specifically use Kraft singles rather than, you know, like your average American cheese slice. Mm-hmm. Your average American cheese slice is actually made with like 2% milk is the thing. Yeah. It is a lower fat cheese. Kraft singles are explicitly not. Also have that little bit of annatto in them to give them that yellow color.
Mm-hmm. You know, they also the mustard they use, it's weird. And this might sound like a weird comment. I feel like they use a higher volume of lower potency mustard, if that makes sense. Like there's more mustard than I'd expect, but it's like weaker mustard than I would expect. But also, I'm a little freak who uses the big whole grain mustard that's just like 80% vinegar, and it's like get these hands in mustard form. So
something I definitely prefer over any McDonald burg is that they actually put sauces on them compared to the others, which are so fucking dry for some reason. Like a Wendy's or Burger King burger, it's going to be dry. Like they don't put much fucking sauce on them.
Yeah, I would agree. And like, especially when I make a burger sauce at home, which I'm again a little weirdo who when I make a burger sauce, I just look at everything that's available in the kitchen and like think for a second, and I'm like, I could put all of this in. And like I'll often make like a 17 ingredient sauce, which is that excessive? Yes. Would I recommend anyone copy it? No. Would I recommend anyone copy like the ideas behind it? Absolutely. Like it would be good as a 3 ingredient sauce, but as a 17, let's go, baby. But yeah, you want to put like a decent amount of sauce on like a good hamburger, especially if it's like fairly thin comparatively. That last bite, that breakfast sausage flavor was like really notable there, and I'm almost wondering if that's like
it might also be the bacon causing that a little.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is there might be, and I don't know if that's then like really there or if that's just like an association, or if like they put that flavoring in the bacon.
That feels entirely possible that they like slam some sausage seasoning on the bacon, and that's part of how they make it taste stronger than it viably should be, given how tiny it is and how thin.
Yeah, like I definitely think that what bacon you use is like a very application specific thing personally. Like it's the same thing with lettuce. For me personally, I think I like most burgers, I prefer like a shredded lettuce unless it really needs the flavor of the lettuce. Like I just like the texture overall. But I get that there's differing opinions on that. Some people like to really like tear a leaf, and that, for them, get it, you little brontosaurus. get after it. Chomp them trees, baby.
Yeah, I actually kind of prefer a whole leaf to shredded lettuce on a burger, but I want shredded lettuce on a wrap, if you know what I mean. Shredded on a wrap is necessary.
100%, yeah. The thing with a wrap is
lettuce
it's like
absolutely
rolled
has
up,
flavor, yeah.
Sometimes you'll very easily get like 5 or 6 layers of just lettuce, right? And then if you bite into that and it's like a heartier lettuce, like a romaine or something that's like a little, something that's got a bit more pepper to it, like I'm totally blanking on the delicious peppery leaves that I love and crave. Everyone
arugula?
name your arugula. Thank you. I was like, everyone name your favorite peppery green. Yeah, arugula. Something like that. If you get like a bunch of layers of it at once, it's going to be like way too much. So I definitely feel that for wraps.
Yeah.
Then again, like arugula is definitely a be careful with it thing. If you put arugula on thinking it's just like regular lettuce, you're going to fuck your life up. It's so bad.
Blorger.
Do you think I should evaluate the 2 items separately? Probably, right?
Yeah, but then still have a total in the end of one thing, I think.
Okay, I like that, yeah.
You know, because you're evaluating them being 2 separate objects that are being served together,
All right, yeah, I guess closing thoughts on that. Yeah, I feel like there's like a little bit of a breakfast seasoning there that's just like, it's maybe like a little overdone. I think that with the normal seasoning together feels like it's a little bit too salty, which I know like too salty at McDonald's, no shit. But at the same time, like, we are evaluating it in a vacuum as a piece of food. It's a little too salty, to say the least. It's a little too salty. The cheese is like, man, it's good, but there is definitely sometimes in the like finish afterwards, like in the top of the back of the palate, where the tang just like hits a little too long back there, or it feels and tastes weird, and you're like, I don't know about all this. The bun is, of course, like super standard. You can taste and feel how shelf stable it is, if that makes sense. Like, the structure is going to be the same. The bite and the chew is going to be the same for every single bite. And there's value to that, right? Like, there's definitely value to that. There's value to preservatives in food, of course, because like that allows us to feed so many more people, so much more economically. I'm not here to put down, Wonder Bread or whatever. That kept families alive. That being said, obviously, I would prefer something a little, more artisanal, as it were. Yeah. So I guess that's what I have to say on it. Go ahead and start the prediction up, put an above below line, and I'll drink a little tea.
All right. I'm gonna go with. Let me see here. I guess the question is, I don't know Ty's personal scale, if he has a more reasonable 5 is an average scale.
Assume I am the kind of person who is willing to give a 0 if I think something is disgusting. If I think something is actively gross, that is like if I actively like put something away and I'm like, I cannot finish that, and it's not because of personal preference, it's just like the general flavors are overwhelming or bad or the texture is off in some way, I will give that a 0, 100%. And if something is like, my thoughts on it are like, it's a reasonable value, it's not super terrible for me, and it's good enough that after finishing it I'm like, shit, I might just go get another after the stream. Like, that's like a 10 for me. I'm more reasonable with 10s as well, because it's fucking McDonald's, and if I try and say, the best food I've ever had, we're never going to approach an 8.
All right, well, I've started that prediction for the presidential meal.
What do you think? I think of a McDonald's double quarter pounder with cheese.
I put out what I would personally put as like maybe slightly above average, maybe.
Yeah.
I was, of course, extremely tempted to do equal 6.9, but I have a feeling it's never getting that high.
Yeah.
But that's me. That's my guess. I actually can't.
No, it's if it's like actively bad, it's 0. If it is, I would be willing to just go get it again right after. Like, if it's good enough that I'm like, I want another one immediately. That is a 10, because I think that's the best thing fast food can be, realistically. Yeah. Is like something that's like reasonably costed enough and good enough that you're like, shit, man, I'm just gonna get another, especially if it's a place you pass by. Because like when I walk to the gym, if I take a little bit more of a circuitous route, I can just hit that place on the way.
Mm-hmm.
How high is that bar? That can't give you that much information. This is the Joe is hungry test, You just gotta feel it out based on. I'm giving you way more than that, fool. Here's another tip. I don't eat sour cream. I will not eat sour cream as a food. That's not a food group, and I won't accept it as one. Everyone looked up on the results on YouTube. Damn it. I knew it.
Oh yeah, what was the temperature test here? Was that nice and scorchingly hot, over 200 degrees burger?
I watched them pull it out of the thing, put it in the bag, and then hand it to me. So like, as hot as McDonald's is supposed to be. Realistically, like, they took it out of the cooker after the cooker dinged and they handed it to me, and it's McDonald's, and it's the closest thing you can get to being machine made while still having any interaction with a human being. So like, that hot, because yeah, it's like super the same.
What was the convenience of ordering it? Was it inconvenient or fine?
I used my phone and put the order in, and then I walked in the door and was like,
Oh, you walked in the door.
I'm here.
You'd never do that.
Well, I was just walking the whole way because it's within walking distance.
Yeah, you didn't walk around for the drive-through and go up to the drive-through while on foot.
No, I didn't give the pervert option. Can we close that prediction early?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can close that, or I could close it right now if we wanted to.
Yeah, go for it. I think folks have
let's
had
see
plenty
here.
of time to vote here.
I'm pretty sure I can do that. Terms and conditions and Am I allowed to close this early? Hold on.
Okay, then let me just lock in my number.
Because I'm allowed to predict, I guess, but I'm not allowed to close this early? What the hell?
I'll just start talking about the fries.
Okay.
I'm sorry there's no ketchup in my house yet. And there's no ketchup in the bag either. So I just eat a bunch of McDonald's fries at once because I'm an adult, I guess. I don't know.
That's what they're for.
Yeah.
You don't eat them one at a time. Yeah.
Correct. Man. Honestly, like, even without ketchup. Okay, let's try and... I criticize people for not elaborating enough, so allow me to take a thought here and really nail it down for you. So, the first thing obviously is the salt. And the salt, the thing is, when you bunch them up like this, you get a really nice distribution of salt throughout the different layers, right? And there's a bit of like a heterogeneity because you just naturally kind of bunch them up in a different shape every time. So there's a bit of a difference in the way they're dispersed every single bite, which I think adds to like the addictiveness, right? Like there's a little bit of a difference. They're very similar and very consistent, but there are like minor differences that you can definitely perceive and you can feel and you can experience, right? And I think that's like part of it. The shell on the outside of them, like the fried portion, is definitely thicker than most. And if you don't pay attention, you don't really realize it. But it definitely gives McDonald's fries like a bit more of a chew overall, right? Score on the burger. 5.9. It's like okay for a McDonald's item, but like I would not order it again, and especially because it is one of the highest price pointed items on the menu. Like if I'm gonna get a premium item at McDonald's, it better be pretty fucking nasty. That shit better be like an 8 at least. So yeah, I would say 5.9. Like it's like fine, right? Like it's still like a McDonald's burger. It meets or exceeds expectations of a McDonald's burger, but at the price point, definitely wouldn't roll for it. No, it wasn't super huge on it. Like, you know, fine. I'm not like mad. I'm not upset that I got it. But again, will I ever get it again? Probably not for at least 6 years now that I've evaluated it. You know, like now that I've like really sat down and had thoughts with it. No, I'm never going to order one of those again. So yeah, like for like 5.8, 5.9 in that range. All right, back to the fries. Yeah, the chewiness of the shell is like way more than I realized, and that's partially I think due to like the shoestring form factor, right? Just like because they are thinner tubes.
Thin.
Exactly. So they've got more like fried surface relative to the inside, which I think gives them like a higher like fat and salt content total, which almost pushes them closer to like potato chips, right? Not in texture, but in like flavor and balance and like even like macronutrient balance, right? Like just raw, the amount of like carbohydrates,
there's
to fats,
more
to
oil
salts and
and
stuff. Exactly.
And like it is, and also because of their thinner quality, you're getting more of them in any given bite. You have a much higher surface area stuff going on with your tongue. There is more individual bits of salt exposed to the tongue, I think, which is actually why I am on order no salt fries from McDonald's crew, purely because I think that they're too salty without doing so. I can just add my own salt or like do something with them afterwards if I gotta.
Yeah, and like that's legitimately why I'm gonna eat like a third of these and put them away, even though they're really good. Even though I do think they're quite good. Just too much salt between that and the burger, and I can like definitely feel it a little bit. Yeah. The other thing too is like you can feel them get colder and get softer and stuff, but I can't really fault McDonald's food for going, you know,
for the effects of time,
cold. Yeah, because like, is it more affected than other food options?
No, the only reason why you notice it more on other food options is because they're generally higher quality. That's it.
Yeah,
so that the effect is more noticeable.
Yeah, like I do think McDonald's falls off faster and worse than like a lot of other food. Not all of it. Like Taco Bell, there's some items that just become a pile of mush within 6 minutes. But that being said, like McDonald's is usually a food you're not eating in a like take it home circumstance. You're usually eating it there or like in the car or like wherever you're going or whatever, like, you know, on the way to a tournament, something like that.
Even if you are forced to order from McDonald's because it is 3 a.m. and you woke up really hungry or something.
Exactly.
The thing about McDonald's is that there's one that's like less than a mile away from you usually. So if you're going to get it from there, then bam, it's going to still be pretty hot by the time you get there. It doesn't take that long, you know?
And you're going to get McDonald's, right? Like, yeah. is the other key thing. And like, what I mean by that is like, you're getting the same McDonald's. The exact same McDonald's again. Every time, no questions asked. And there is like definitely a very real and direct value to that. All right. So I guess with that being said, does anyone have any questions about the fries? Since I'm doing a live format, I can do that. I can ask. Anyone got any questions about the fries before we do the vote here?
Do the vote.
Yeah. Were the fries crispy? Not particularly. How many calories? I don't look at that shit when I go to McDonald's. Nah, that's not what McDonald's is for. Like, I'll put it in my fitness app later just so I can have a reference. But like, if I go over because McDonald's, I'm like, yeah, that's like when you have a day where you need to get McDonald's, dog. Like, it sucks. Like, am I going to go to the gym and run like 6 miles after this? Yes. Is that partially related to this? Yes. How much of a ketchup junkie are you were it available? Not really. Like, I want like a really thin layer of ketchup, especially on McDonald's fries, because since you cluster them up, if you just dip a cluster like that in, the surface tension will be strong enough that it'll actually like web from fry to fry, and you will get like a full spoonful of ketchup in there. And that's fucked up, I think. Do they pass the weight test? There were enough that I don't want to eat them all. And for a medium, that's like a medium. If a large adult man like me doesn't want, you know, too many more than that, that's plenty for a medium. Do you dip or do you spread ketchup on the fries? What?
Oh, do you dip or do you actually pour it on instead? Which I feel like anyone who does the latter is a weird pervert in some way.
That's only like if I have to eat ketchup as part of a eating challenge and I'm at a steak and shake or something. Like some fries that desperately need a large amount of ketchup, aka steak and shake fries mostly.
I want to point out, by the way, the mod view is absolutely bizarre to some extent because I'm getting ads on the mod view only.
Sick.
Really weird.
All right.
My thing about ketchup is I actually like to cook with ketchup more than I like to actually use ketchup as a condiment. I barely eat ketchup on its own, but I actually cook with ketchup more frequently than you'd expect.
There was a ketchup I really loved that I have had so much trouble finding ever again. I think it was just like a small, independent company or like an independent pretend spin-off of a company made a product that was like no sugar added curry ketchup. And it was so fucking good because it was like literally a quarter of the sweetness of normal ketchup with just like a little bit of complexity from curry spices. And like, God damn it, was it so much better. Like it went like everywhere where ketchup was supposed to be. I liked it more than ketchup. Like, because I only, with the exception of making sauces where you're using the ketchup sweetness, right? And you want more control. You want to use the raw ingredient. Yeah.
All right. Well, the fries prediction is also done now.
Yeah, I mean, for McDonald's fries, I gotta give them like a 7.8. Honestly, like they're like really solid. Okay. Yeah, they're not like the best fry in the universe, quite off then. But like, it is a struggle to not get McDonald's fries whenever I get anything from McDonald's. Like, They put that shit as a free coupon all the time for a good reason, man. They know I want them shits. they know I want them little bastards. They're so good, man. They're just like so solid. Yeah, I enjoy them. I enjoy them a good amount. Yeah, that's the problem. XX Prime just mentioned it in chat. Is there are companies that make no sugar added ketchup. And then the thing they do is they load it down with sugar alcohols, like a lot of them. And a lot of times they'll use ones I've never heard of before and have no idea how my body reacts with. So what it turns into is they make a bottle of ketchup that has the same lingering weird fake sweetness that like Red Bull has almost, or like the certain Monster flavors. And then it gives me diarrhea, which is cool.
Yeah, I was about to say one of these days they're going to make one that is using that, the Diet Haribo Bear, one that makes it poop.
That's sugar alcohols, baby. And the thing is, like, the tough part about sugar alcohols is that everyone reacts differently to a different group of them. Like erythritol, like doesn't bother me at all. I could probably just like eat a spoonful of erythritol and get like a mild case of tummy hurt, but like nothing more. Whereas there's people I know who they drink like a 1/4 milligram of erythritol and they're just like, see you in a week. I gotta go poo forever, So you just gotta figure out which one. No sugar at all, lower carb, girl, same. Yeah, right. It's brutal. It's brutal. I hope I can find the good ketchup. Well, thank you everyone for being here for my first live food review. I mean, probably not actual first, because I've done like, the bad foods here and there, if that counts, which I think it does. I think reviewing onion water is important. What if it was really good?
This is KFC Double Down erasure.
I don't think I ever reviewed it, did I?
You didn't, but
I just made a bunch of videos of me eating it and then panning to a different video of me eating it.
What a fun video. Why don't you enjoy a KFC Double Down?
Oh, that video was awesome. But yeah, we're going to do watching food reviews. We've got some new fellows to look through. We've got a couple videos from old friends that I want to check in on. We got a couple Joe is Hungry, so look forward to that. But speaking of McDonald's, McDonald's in, I want to say, one location in the U.S. opened up Cosmix, COSMC''S, which sounds fine if you say it out loud, if you call it Cosmix, but if you like look at it in typography, it is a nightmare made flesh. Hate the way it curves.
McDonald's about to single-handedly reintroduce a slur, honestly, is how it feels almost.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is their new upscale thing, which I guess is their idea of like, what if we brought the idea of good McDonald's from abroad back to America and had that here. But yeah, This is Yucking. And yeah, it's right by Chicago, right? Oh, I think tab is muted.
Concept. Let's rate it all. Starting.
There we go. All right. This
We
MF
just spent
forgot everything
$77 and
though.
almost 4 hours in line at Cosmos.
$77 for everything out of a place. It's
Starting
actually
with
not
cream
that
avocado.
bad, honestly.
Oh, that's incredibly reasonable. I think getting everything
Yeah.
at Taco Bell is like $350, but that's also because they have 1,000 items.
Avocado tomatillo sandwich.
Yeah.
We have an egg, bacon, white cheddar, and a creamy avocado tomatillo sauce. Ooh, ooh. So the
I know the sauce.
I mean, I can fuck with an avocado tomatillo sauce.
I
That
know
sounds
the-
good to me.
I know sauce is such a big part, but I hate when the sauce name is like over a quarter or over half the name of the sandwich.
let's rate it all. Creamy
That's fair.
avocado tomatillo
Yeah.
sauce. Ooh, ooh. So the egg is nice, soft.
Means
and
that
fluffy.
the sauce is the
bacon's
main
just fine.
attraction
It's
instead
your
of anything
standard
else.
McDonald's bacon, but the sauce on this is actually
That is not standard McDonald's bacon. Ask me how I know.
Yeah, that's at least a millimeter thicker almost.
Yeah.
egg, bacon.
That's like approaching normal grocery store bacon thickness. That is like way, way better bacon.
White cheddar and a creamy avocado tomatillo sauce. Ooh, ooh. So the egg is nice.
Ooh. But yeah, no, this seems pretty good. This seems eminently fuckwithable, 100%. Like the bread, the way it got a little bit of a crunch, it looks almost like croissant-y in a way.
Soft and fluffy. The bacon's just fine.
Which, yeah, if I had a genie and got a perfect metabolism, I would probably eat a croissant breakfast sandwich every day of my life. You know, like probably. I think they're amazing.
It's
They're
your standard
incredible.
McDonald's bacon, but the sauce on this is actually pretty interesting. The tomatillo flavor comes through. There's that.
What if
creaminess of the
croissants weren't made of
avocado.
butter?
It's not spicy. 6.2. The chai frappe.
Whoa, I'm sorry, 6.2? Is this the first most reasonable food reviewer on YouTube? Shut the
It's
fuck up.
actually pretty interesting. The tomatillo flavor comes through. There's that creaminess of the avocado. It's not spicy. 6.2. The
Damn, that's like, I think if it is like pretty expensive, yeah.
chai frappe.
The edits are unbelievable though here. Yeah, can we keep a quick track of after
That
he
creaminess of
introduces
avocado.
the
It's
frappe?
not spicy. 6.2. The chai
Okay, starting now.
frappe.
First of all, let's get a hold of starting time. I'll start from the first frame of the first cut. 28
Frappe.
seconds. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, the boba.
4,
Ugh.
5,
They
6,
just keep
7,
coming up. The boba's
8,
bursting in my mouth. I'm not a boba
9,
person. Texture
10. Okay, 10 cuts in 10 seconds. That's maybe like a little more, a little more than I personally would like.
comes through. There's that creaminess of the avocado. It's not spicy. 6.2. The chai frappe. Oh, the boba.
The weird part for me is like somebody who really pays more attention through audio generally than through visual. Like the audio isn't cut like that, right? Like the audio is one clean continuous track and it actually like sounds okay. It sounds like maybe a little too fast paced of a review, but it's not like outrageous. But then you look at the
Just keep coming
video.
up. The boba's bursting in my mouth. I'm not a boba person. Texturally, it's just weird. The chai frappe, really nice.
Yeah, it's weird. I get like the visuals give me like weird Tom Greenian vibes. And I do mean that
Yeah.
derogatorily. Just to be clear.
Spiced flavor. And there's these cinnamon sprinkles on top. It's not overly sweet. 6.9. The churro
Nice.
Nice.
Also, yeah, that sounds fine.
frappe. Oh, this one tastes like there's
He
some
was
caramel,
giving the,
little bit of cinnamon, but
The,
definitely
he
more
is at
sweet, but
least
it's-
willing to admit, I just don't like boba, but everything else about this is pretty good. So someone who did like boba would enjoy this more and gave it a decent score anyway. That's not what Joe does. Joe would never.
Yeah.
I like boldness
Joe
to it as
is
well. The chai
offended
frappe,
by the idea of
a little bit
anyone
more
enjoying
smooth.
anything spicy.
Or anything different from any way he experiences things, yeah.
This one punches you in
Yeah.
the mouth with flavor, but I actually prefer the chai, 5.1. The popping pear
Yeah, I would agree with that. Most things I get that are like attempting to be churro flavored or whatever, or any kind of like Mexican hot chocolate churro flavored. Anything where there's like, they put anytime white people say a food or a dessert or a drink is Mexican, they usually mean like weirdly cinnamony in a way. And sometimes it's good and it hits perfectly, like a horchata, but sometimes they just like way overdo the cinnamon in a way that like ends up being like dry and not super great. Yeah, I feel like texture is a big part of the churro. That's kind of part of it too, is like a churro is like a fried thing, right? So there's like,
Yeah, it's a fried dough. It's close to a donut dough. It's not the exact same, but close. And the entire the shape of it gives it a lot of texture. So
yeah. So it's like, I feel like it's a fancy way for people to say cinnamon a lot.
Slushy. We have pear.
Yeah, it
but
is.
we also have Pop Rocks on top. Oh.
Okay, Pop Rocks on top sounds like, I guess, the only place you could put them without activating them, but also the place that I'm like the least likely to ever get to engage with them.
yeah.
Also have Pop Rocks on top. Oh, it's sour too. That is so
Wait,
sour
hold on.
and sweet. I don't even taste pear. It's just stuck in my mouth. If you're under the age of 15, you might love this. I'm an old man, and this is not for me. 1.
Damn. I mean,
I am
like,
confused about being personally offended by the idea of a sour drink, though.
The
yeah.
pretzel bites. So for the pretzel bites and the hash browns, you can have up to 4 dipping sauces. Spicy queso, hot mustard, ranch, and also ketchup, but I'm not doing.
Pretzel bites in ketchup. Yeah, that's offensive that that's an option. Like, I know they're going to offer it because they have it there, but I'll be real. They shouldn't. They shouldn't have. This is one time where they emphatically should not have.
Ketchup with pretzels. Let's get a pretzel bite with the spicy queso. Oh.
I like a cheese sauce or a mustard with a pretzel bite.
The pretzels, it's been about 10 minutes since we got them, and already they're not hot. They're getting kind of hard. They don't keep well. So if you get
Yeah, I mean, hot pretzels in general don't keep super well, but like the more you smallify them, the more you make them closer to like a mini pretzel, the more they're going to just naturally convert to a mini pretzel. Yeah, and then all mini pretzels is the same as is known.
Pretzels is the same.
Yeah. But yeah, hot pretzels, you really do gotta rip them right there. That's like why they work so well for the mall, right? Because it is assumed that the optimal way to eat food at a mall is when you're walking between stores, or like going into a store where they don't really fucking care if you have a pretzel. Like, I'll be real, the people in the GameStop probably don't give that much of a shit as long as you're not like throwing it on the ground.
get the pretzels, have them immediately. But the
I am
queso,
throwing it on the ground,
reminds me
and
of,
therefore they do give a shit, but I'm an
Tostitos,
outlier.
queso, but
And should not be counted, that's right.
sometimes that's all you need. The pretzel on its own is a 2.5.
That feels really low for a pretzel. I mean, I guess he's evaluating them as if they cooled
The
off.
spicy queso edition, 3.8. We have the berry hibiscus sour.
Dare? Oh, do you like my shirt? This is one of my favorite shirts I own, and I had lost it for a while, but during the move, I found it again, and it fits again. I'm a Maryville
Nice.
Dare graduate. For those of you, do they have Dare abroad, or that was only America, right? That's like
No, that is very much only America because
Oh,
we have
yeah.
our bizarre relationship with drugs here.
Hell yeah, brother. For those of you who don't
But they have
know,
Dare in Canada as
Dare
well.
in Canada.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Word. So Dare, for those of you who don't know, is the dare to resist. Was it drugs and violence, or just like?
I think it was just drugs.
Was it
I don't.
just drugs?
When I had a Dare thing, they did not bring up violence at all.
Hell yeah. Drug abuse resistance education. That's what it was. But yeah, they were really famously ineffective. Like, literally probably got negative results, probably made the drug problem in America worse. Program. Famously.
Let me tell you.
Just horrible.
Let me tell you about Lowell High School in Lowell, Massachusetts, and the methadone clinic that's right next to it.
Sick. Let me tell you about Lowell, Indiana, and Lowell High School, and the Dare Education program I had, where they gave us such extensive instructions on how to avoid buying drugs. It was just was just the least coded set of instructions on where you can look for drugs. It was unbelievable. Like, they were like, don't use drugs because they kick so much ass, you'll never want to do anything else. And it's like, that's not a good way to sell, especially you're like, there's a chance it'll mess you up forever. You can't tell teens that. They don't perceive danger long-term correctly. Their brains don't do it yet. They just can't.
Teens believe they're invincible.
Yes.
That's how they work.
They have to, or else they can't, like, be bold enough and try stuff, you know? But yeah, holy shit. So that's what Dare is. Perhaps the largest failure, considering the American war on drugs is one of the greatest failures, you know, as far as like enforcement in history. This was a big part of it. So anyone like me who's wearing a Dare shirt is wearing it as just a little tiny little fuck you. Just a little one. Just like, don't do that shit again.
Wear a Dare shirt, immediately go to a dispensary.
Yeah, that was one of the first things I did when I went to Colorado was put this shirt on and went and bought weed legally.
Okay, a little bit of sweetness, nice tartness with the lemonade, not super sour. It's not a pucker like the pear. This was just a nice lemonade. Refreshing. 6.9. Now for the spicy queso breakfast sandwich.
I feel like
you had to really fuck up lemonade for it to be bad. I like almost all lemonades that aren't like specifically like a sugar-free lemonade or something I enjoy. There's really good lemonade as well, but I still like cheap lemonade.
I was gonna say lemonade for me is either like a hard 7 or like a hard 9.5, and that's literally just, did they do the oleo saccharum? Did they make the oily sugar? Did they leave the lemon peel in there to get the full lemon flavor? Because if so, 9.5. Put the correct alcohol in it the correct way, 10.5. Easy. Like that is literally like one of my favorite drinks of all time that I will get repeatedly is Chef John State Country Fair lemonade with like a properly used like whiskey or something along those lines. Just incredible, can't be beat, most refreshing beverage. Makes the day better, dude. It's just unbelievable.
That Country Fair lemonade makes literally the best whiskey sour I've ever had in my life. I'd speak from experience having made exactly that.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. If you want a little bit of extra zazz or you want to kick it up just a little bit, you can throw like a little bit of another kind of bitter you like in there. Like if you want it more floral.
I've thrown blood oranges in there.
Yeah, or like you can just put a dash of like orange bitter or something along
those
lines.
You mean in the mixed drink. Sorry, I thought you meant
drink.
in the lemonade.
No, I mean in the drink, because you can like give it a little bit more of a nose by just like adding a dash on top and then not mixing it very much. So you can do a whiskey sour with that and then just put like a single like drop of Angostura on top and like don't mix it, serve it with a straw, and then you just like when you go in for the drink you get a little bit, you air up with flour. See, air up is something bartenders have been doing for ages. We just make something smell nice.
For what it's worth, you really have to fuck up a drink for a little dash of bitters to not improve it in some way.
It's
true.
It is oozing.
They're really good.
It's just dripping everywhere. Let's get after this.
Yeah, this looks a little messy,
the queso
but
sauce on this just gushing everywhere, and then the egg similar to the other one. It's a fluffy egg. But then the sausage on this, good flavor, but texturally the sandwich.
Wait, there's someone to his side
mushy, the crispy
that's been there the whole time.
Huh.
Has he been bringing his partner and forcing her to sit there the whole time while he does this review?
Give you a change of textures, but I'm not really.
I wonder if this is a case of, hey, I'm gonna go do this. Do you want to be in it? And then just like, I want to get food, but I don't want to be on camera, which is fair.
On that sandwich, nice flavor,
but it
don't
does
love
bring
the
a
texture,
weird
5.2.
vibe.
So
Don't love the texture. Yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling when I looked at this too. Is it looks like it's like very wet and very pillowy, right? Because it's got an egg, it's got a McDonald's sausage. Like, if it was like a real sausage, it would definitely have a bit more pull to it, which would help offset, the softness of the egg and the gooiness of the cheese sauce. But Yeah, it's probably just a little too soft of a
Very
sandwich.
soft, mushy. The crispy jalapenos are on this to give you a change of textures, but I'm not really getting this on that sandwich. Nice flavor, don't love the texture, 5.2. So Cosmix, there's only one location open right now, and that's in Bolingbrook, Illinois. McDonald's is planning on opening.
Oh, I'm so sorry to Bolingbrook, Illinois. I'm so sorry that your like random one road is going to be fucked up for 6 months.
10 more locations next year, but for now, the only chance to try Cosmic.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, there it is.
So this is what it looked like when they opened God, was it In-N-Out? I think it was in Colorado. There was like one that opened like I think it was like south of Denver.
This happened with the first Popeyes around here. Once I finally got Popeyes up here.
And yeah, the we had like a fighting in line incident within like a week of the In-N-Out being opened. Yeah, people just want to try the new thing. That being said, yeah, you just got to have a moment with yourself and the universe and like really take in and ask yourself, is this worth waiting more than 2 hours? Or should I just get something else?
You know what
and
it's
check
worth
out
waiting
this later?
for?
Huh?
It's worth waiting a couple months to go do this so this dies down, you know? And then you can go check it out.
Or order it for pickup at like 9 a.m. and then just when your phone goes off, be like, sweet, and go over. They probably don't let you do that. They should, though.
Is in Bolingbrook, Illinois. And if you go, expect to wait a
Buc-ee's is coming to Johnsontown? Yo, you're telling me after I finally got to go to my first Buc-ee's down in Texas, now they're bringing Buc-ee's here? Truly, the energy has been carried.
It's drive-through only.
Beautiful.
You have to be in a car. The customer service, so nice. The only hiccup was that they did not have then a mixed bag of the McPops.
Unfortunately, we are out of the McPop.
Oh, so that wasn't everything from the place, man. You can't say this is you tried everything if they were out of something.
Sorry, they didn't have the McPops. They didn't have the McPops.
Pops. Cookie butter?
Indiana's
Cookie
getting
butter?
Wawas? What the fuck? Oh, do you not know about cookie butter?
Cookie butter?
Cookie butter is a substance made of, I believe, like ground up cookies with some form of like fat woven into it.
Probably palm oil.
Something like that. Yeah. I think it's like people.
Palm
different
oil's
ways
in all of
making
that
it.
shit.
But yeah, it's like ground up cookies, basically.
I see.
That's okay. They looked amazing,
It's Dutch and Belgian in origin. That makes sense.
but that's okay because we have everything else. Now for the savory hash browns. They're smaller than your normal McDonald's hash brown.
As
but they're
opposed to
larger
what?
than-
A sweet hash brown?
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
What's a
Savory?
non-savory hash brown?
You know what? This is a thing that I've seen in a couple places now that I'm thinking about it, where I've seen things described as like savory chicken or savory turkey or something, and they're referring to like a savory spice blend, aka like a classic Italian
like
use
a-
on meats type.
So, like kind of like a Scarborough Fair sort of thing.
I think
Parsley,
so.
sage, rosemary, and thyme. Yeah.
Yeah. So just like seasoned a little bit more. Has garlic. Yeah, that's another part. Yeah, has garlic
Probably
on
it.
it. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I hate when we get two words that, or one word that means like two vastly different things in the context of like one discussion.
Maybe they mean savory the herb, literally the herb savory.
I don't think they do, but like
They probably don't, but
that
that
also-
does exist.
You're correct. That is a type of herb, and it's again another thing that makes the conversation even more annoying. Well, anyway, let
Can I
me
get some
tell you about
umami hash browns?
the 7 different meanings of the word fuzzy in fighting games and why I'm gonna throw up.
Some of the hash browns you see like at Burger King. A little queso in the hash brown. Not as crispy as the original OG McDonald's hash brown. You have to eat those fresh as well, like the pretzel. But I really think even without eating them right away, they don't appear like they were as crispy as the McDonald's.
Oh yeah, also, if anyone cares, I'm not streaming much of it because it did really badly as far as numbers and viewership, but I've been playing some of that Grand Blue Fantasy Rising Versus, the new one. That game's fun as fuck. It's really good. Yeah, it's a really good one. If you've been like scared of fighting games because you think they're too hard or whatever, like the inputs are too hard or they're too fast or something, this game's a really solid option. There's like I think there's literally no downside now to using simple inputs. So like just using the button where it's like skill and right, skill and back, skill and down, or just neutral skill. Basically the Smash Bros special move button. There's like almost no downside to using it, especially in combos. It's 10% less damage, I think only in neutral. But yeah, no penalty whatsoever in combos. Like literally the only reason you would be worried about that is like if you're doing DPs on wake up, which frankly, as somebody who's like a pretty high level fighting game player at this point, just do the easy input DP. Just fucking use the easy input DP. It's so much better. Like the little bit of consistency, or the consistency you lose by not using that and instead trying to do it manually is just simply not worth the damage. Like just use the easy input one. Daigo uses the easy input one. Kazunoko uses the easy input one. It's so good to be able to just press a button and have the right thing happen. But yeah, I would, check that out. It's good. I've been playing in the Discord too occasionally. So if you're on the Patreon Discord and you want to play some, feel free to ask in there. There's been a bunch of folks playing.
That McDonald's hash brown has crisp. The spices inside of the hash brown are really nice. It's a super flavorful hash brown. It's not better than the OG. 7.1 for the hash brown. McDonald's.
God, not better than the OG 7.1. Right though, like how high would you rate a fresh McDonald's hash brown?
I don't like hash browns.
Okay, sick. I do. I would say a McDonald's hash brown, fresh, exactly 2 of them, no more. I would give like a 9.1. I think they are possibly the single best item McDonald's serves. Like realistically, I think they're just incredible. I think it's a perfect application of them. I think they're super addictive. You do want like a little bit of ketchup or something with them, but like, yeah, especially fresh is like a big part of this consideration. Like getting them fresh, eating them right there. God damn, are they good? They're so good, dude.
You're listening. You take
also, this is assuming
unfortunately
it's the kind of morning where you can like eat a little breakfast and go back to sleep.
Unfortunately, hash brown and tater tots are my 2 least favorite potato form factor. So
understandable. For me, it's probably like scalloped potatoes or like Hasselbacked. I'm just never into those.
Hash brown. You combine it with that thick, luscious, crispy.
Thanks for the follow.
And you have just a match made in heaven.
Honestly, that's immediately what I was thinking is why wouldn't they just use the normal like hash brown form factor and put those spices in it? Because like, hey, they did them right, man. They did them good. Like add some spices if you want, but like the problem ain't the form factor.
Moving on to the spiced turmeric latte. We got this one iced.
Spiced turmeric latte.
This one's gonna chop
I'm
some
assuming that they
asses.
advertise this as a health drink.
I'm so sick of turmeric and stuff, dude. I'm so sick of turmeric and stuff. Like, I think that is the worst health trend for me as somebody who likes things that like taste good. People just started throwing turmeric in random places.
A huge dose of turmeric in this, actually surprisingly so, for a fast food chain to be as bold as to put this much turmeric in a drink and really just punch it in there.
Oh, you mean like a quarter teaspoon? Man, turmeric is very powerful. They don't need to put that much in there to make it strongly yellow.
I thought turmeric is a spice. It is, but
it is.
There's like some health benefits being found with it because
no, there isn't. There is. It is a false nutritionist thing.
That's what I was gonna say. Is the same way they find health benefits in literally every food ever. Because if you're part of the group of people selling that food, you pay someone a trivial amount of money for a company your size to publish a study that shows that there are health benefits to putting more black pepper in things or whatever, you know, like it's the same shit for all of them. Yeah, turmeric is one of the most fake cures for joints I see pushed a lot. My big problem with it is that I think a lot of times turmeric doesn't taste good and stuff. There's a lot of like a little turmeric and curry. Ooh, yeah, that's jazz to me, baby. Ooh, love that. But not on like a cake.
It's commendable. Of all the things
Yeah.
we've tried so far, this one is the most interesting and bold choice.
Thanks to the resub, Shadow
5.5.
Sandbag.
We have the sea salt chocolate chip cookie. That's a thick boy. Very soft. There's plenty of chocolate chips in this thing. And the salt is a nice little addition. A solid chocolate chip cookie, 7.8.
The only difference here between a regular McDonald's cookie, there's salt on it.
There's a little flaky salt, and I'll be real.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. I would want more flaky salt, straight up, but I'm also a little freak.
Salt chocolate chip cookie. That's a thick boy.
I like my
Very
salted
soft.
chocolate and my
There's plenty
salted
of chocolate
caramel
chips
like
in this
very
thing.
salted.
The salt is a nice little addition. A solid chocolate chip cookie, 7.8. The sour cherry energy burst. And
Oh man, is this the
Caffeine syrup, huh? Is this fucking McDonald's Panera equivalent? Is that what we got?
Is this the boba that is gonna kill somebody? God, it fucks me up.
Gonna
that
look
it
this
was-
up real quick.
It
What's
was-
the caffeine content in one of these?
It was a literal year of us joking after like doing a news segment about it of the Panera lemonade that is going to kill someone. And then
and it's
like
killed
a
3
year
people
later,
so far.
Is it up to 3 now? Jesus,
It's up to
Christ.
3.
Oh, last I read it was 2. Great. Yeah, that shit's wild. Yeah. So what do we got? I'm hoping for under 150.
I'm still looking it up. This is harder to find because
Yeah,
like
just
there's only
cosmic.
one restaurant that's doing this.
Yeah.
Sour energy cherry burst. Caffeine.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate there being legislation that just says like the highest amount of caffeine you can serve in a single beverage, no matter what, is 300 milligrams. I think that would be fine because like that's a very strong energy drink, right? Like that is an extra strength energy drink. You don't need more than that. You just don't, man. You just do not. If you need more than
Ooh,
300, you need a break, is what you need.
That is problematic. They are not listing the caffeine content in this.
Yes. And yeah, the Panera, yeah, so apparently some of the Paneras have moved the lemonade that kills you behind the counter. So you have to go up and ask for a refill and they will limit you. The other thing is they reduced the amount of caffeine in all of them because the original version of it, the large had, I think it was like 417, something like that, milligrams of caffeine, which again is like 1 1/3 cans of Rain, which Rain is fine because if you drink a can of Rain, you know you're getting a shitload of caffeine. That's the contract. That's what you signed up for. The problem is we had a lot of people just drinking this lemonade thinking, yum, lemonade, and then getting a refill or two thinking, yum, lemonade, and then after the 3rd or 4th, functionally having drank an entire 4-pack of the strongest energy drink in 20 minutes or whatever.
And you can see the boba just waiting. Oh, I hate it!
That looks like the worst boba straw to boba size I've ever seen.
Why? Decent cherry
Yeah,
flavor
I went
that's
ahead and
ruined by
trawled
all
through
of
their
this
site. They do not list the
sourness
caffeine
and
content of the
bobaness
caffeine
and
shot
textures and
syrup.
slush and 2.2. The s'mores cold brew. I love s'mores. I'm so excited to try it.
So what flavor do you expect when you go in with a s'mores beverage? Because I feel like the first thing
Graham cracker.
graham cracker's the big one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. That's
is
what I'm expecting.
what is marshmallow flavor? If
Sugar.
anything. Just sweetness, right? Yeah,
It's just sugar. Yeah.
yeah.
Try this.
The
Interesting.
marshmallows are a
Way
purely
more
texture
chocolate
thing.
over
So
anything. Maybe there's a tiny hint of marshmallow, but it's definitely not shining.
Yeah, maybe like a touch
okay,
of
he's
vanilla.
not getting any Graham at all. All right.
This s'mores cold brew does not make me want some more. 3.8.
What is the flavor of graham cracker? because I don't think it's graham.
That's hard to describe. It's
Yeah.
graham cracker. It's like vaguely, it's like somewhere between nutty and honey-ish, basically.
Yeah, like a gentle sweetness.
It's a
with
little bit of
like
a
toasted bread kind of.
exactly.
nuttiness.
Yeah. I immediately associate the graham cracker flavor exclusively with graham crackers. That's the thing.
Same.
So it's hard to describe what it tastes like. It's definitely nutty. It's definitely like it's nutty in that way that fucking like grape nuts are, which is a nuttiness that's only gotten from heavily toasted bread. And yeah, like a little bit of honey flavor to it. Maybe like the extremely slightest bit of spice, like cinnamon-ish. But I say spice, I mean warm spices.
Dubs, I love this art because it took me a second, but as soon as I read that it said Dunny Missiles, I look down and see that, yes, you have specifically made sure that the cash register is in the style of a magic computer from Guilty Gear. And that's crazy. That's an unbelievable level of detail that I don't think anyone would expect. It's the magic weird rotary computer that like Zato be fucking with. That's unbelievable. Thank you. That is a wonderful piece of art. Holy shit. Oh.
The blueberry ginger boost. Wow, okay. I don't know if I like that combination. I don't know if blueberry and ginger need to be together. Ginger works with so many things. Ginger lime, ginger lemon. Combination's just not for me. So Mrs. Yucking hates ginger drinks.
I do.
Yeah, I think I agree with him on that one. There's like been a trend of using like warm spices in like very sweet applications. And I feel like at some point people are just like, fuck it, try all of them. And I don't know if that's the right approach.
But this one, the blend of both the blueberry and the ginger works pretty good.
4.4 for me. Mrs. Yucking gives us.
It's a 7.
Let me know what you think in the comments. Blueberry ginger. Good combination or not? The blueberry lemon cookie. Another thick boy.
Oh, this has to go, right? Like this has to be so good. Blueberry lemon cookie, that sounds amazing to me. Maybe I'm just a little jerk for
Depends on the
lemon
texture.
bars. I guess,
I
yeah.
think
depends on the
personally.
texture. I love a lemon bar. I love a lemon bar so much.
This one's very interesting. This one reminds me of like a blueberry crumble cake. I'm not getting a ton of lemon on this. I'll admit, the first bite, I was a little confused. I didn't know where the cookie was going. I don't think
The topping almost looks like a coffee cake, kind of like a
Almost,
streusel-ish
yeah.
texture. Yeah.
I had some blueberry in that bite. But once you get to the berries, I like how the outer edge is crispy, but the inside is nice and soft. It's a lovely cookie. 8.1. The most surprising twist of all, I can confirm the napkins are different than a McDonald's.
Because they're just paper towels? Because that's just some paper towels, right? Like,
Different textures.
I'm pretty sure those are just like some bounty sheets. Yeah.
This has apparently a pre-workout boost in it. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, if that's a pre-workout shot, that's a fuckload of caffeine then.
I was gonna say,
right?
yeah, because you know what pre-workout means? As somebody who's jumped between a couple different pre-workouts, it's like some stuff that you probably don't need that much and a fuck ton of caffeine. Yeah, it's just like an unbelievable amount of caffeine. Like, hey, do you want like 400 milligrams of caffeine in a single scoop? That's pre-workout, baby. And they'll also put some like not BCAAs, what is it? Beta alanine. They'll put enough beta alanine that it feels like you're having needles in your skin all day. Enjoy.
Okay. Oh, a nice island punch. This reminds me of a tiki drink. A little bit of tartness too at the end.
That's bad. Reminded of a tiki drink with how he's describing it. Problem with tiki drinks is that shit is addictive. They will make you want to drink more of them.
Yeah.
Of the 4 signature,
Which is
galactic
not great
boosts
for
that
a
we tried,
pre-workout
I like
shot.
The island pick me up punch the most.
Yeah.
This is a 7.2. We were gonna move on to the caramel brownie sundae, but unfortunately we do not have it in this order. We did not realize it was missing until now.
Life's hard, man.
Cosmics, worth going to? Worth waiting 4 hours? You let me know in the comments. As for me,
Oh my god.
I don't know what to do. I just
4 hours, dude?
Also, wait, are you not going to give me your opinion? Am I not going to get to know what you... Like, my man, I'm here I'm here to hear what you think. I want to know what you think. Am I dumb? Am I stupid?
No. If I'm watching something that's a food review, the only thing I'm interested in is what their opinion is, so it can possibly affect whether or not I'm going to go out and grab it myself.
I want to know about. I just want to know about the food. You know, I don't feel like that's too wild.
Sir, please tell me what your opinion on Cosmix is. Not individually, as a whole.
Well,
you waited 4 hours for this.
Got the yucking here in the office. Could you tell me how do you feel about this?
I don't know what to do. I just spent my.
Well, we did our best. We played good. We gave 100%.
I just,
we hustled, and the other team played better.
It's just like that was the worst review. It ended on nothing. It ended on not telling me if he liked it or not. Okay, I feel like yucking is just DQ'd purely on didn't review the food at the end.
He reviewed everything individually and then asked what your opinion was about the entire thing. That's not that. No, man, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's something to see.
Joe's hungry. And this time it's Joe is hungry going to review the McRib. Yeah, I feel like especially if you were there waiting for 4 hours, you owe it to yourself to evaluate if it was worth it. Like as a human being, you know what? That's probably what it is he was afraid to confront his own mortality and realize it wasn't worth his time.
You're looking for the coolest content on Twitch? I mean, is Joseph is hungry that? That's a good question.
I'm in the corner. I
That's
think
true.
that makes it worse.
You are there.
Hello, everybody, again. My name is Joe, and you found yourself at the Joe is Hungry
We turn
channel.
the quality up on
And
Joe.
indefinitely for resale, right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. Before we move on with this video, I'd like to give a few special shout-outs.
We got ourselves a cold day. I'm gonna go turn the heat on.
Xavier and Josh, Devon, James and Jay, and Macy from work. You definitely know who you are.
Macy from work. I would never let my coworkers find out about my YouTube. I would throw myself down a well
I want
first.
to wish each and every one of you a very special Joe is Hungry birthday. I want to thank everybody that took time to leave a comment and participate in this week's food poll. The people have spoken, so I'm
Yeah, this is a new Joe. The McRib was not back at my McDonald's, or else I was going to do that to be thematically appropriate.
check out the iconic, long-time running McRib sandwich, which is made of a restructured ground pork patty,
Do you think McDonald's uses that language? Do you think they call it a restructured meat patty?
originally developed by the U.S. Army to deliver low-cost meat to the troops, covered with tangy barbecue sauce.
Is that real? I don't know if that's like a joke or not, because that feels like the kind of thing that could be like, because like that's like spam, right? I think he's just doing like a joke where he's describing spam about the McRib. I think. I don't know. Is Joe on one? It feels like Joe would never go on one.
Pickle slices and raw onions on a toasted home-style bun. Each single McRib sandwich will deliver a moderate 500
Well, that's great. I was asking if McDonald's uses that language, because I don't think McDonald's would ever use the language restructured meat product.
20 calories to your daily diet. I have the stats on the screen and in the description below. An a la carte McRib sandwich will...
I've never had the McRib.
I've had McRib a couple times. They're usually solid. It's like a spiced, like spiced to be more barbecue-ish as opposed to spam, which is like a very salty spice.
Yeah,
like pork thing, dipped in a too sweet but not. I would say it's like closer to Casey Masterpiece than it is to like Sweet Baby Ray's. But a sauce like that, and then with just a bunch of thin onions, a little pickle on a bun. It's a pretty simple sandwich, all told. It's pretty good. I like it.
From your already depleted wallet. If you
Not everyone likes it because they don't like the restructured patty and the sauces and stuff. But like, it's one of those things that I would eat like one of every like 2 years, which is about as often as I run into them. So that's like perfect.
money to burn, make it a combo for $9.29 before taxes in Georgia. Also, prices vary wildly from McDonald's to McDonald's, even in your local shopping area. McDonald's joins a long list of food chains that refuse to include serving weights in their nutritional information.
Good. I hope more of them stop because it seems to make you upset.
I messaged the customer no service department multiple times.
The customer no service department. Fucking drag them, Joe. Just really get in there.
Oh man. All right. Opening up this website. Let's.
In their nutritional information area, McDonald's joins a long list of food chains that refuse to include serving weights in their nutritional information. I messaged the customer no service department.
Oh, it's like I've been punched twice in the chin.
Yeah, I hit a really
verbal chin music.
I hit a really fat, shitty rim shot. I don't think that one came through, but it was there.
Multiple times, only to receive a form letter linking me back to the original nutritional information on their website.
That's so funny. They got you in a loop. Damn, McDonald's got you in the vortex, bro. You look it up. They're like, yeah, we'll give. Yeah, look here. No, I already looked there. All right, well, look here, dork.
Wait. According to Wikipedia, which sources their information directly from McDonald's, each sandwich should weigh in at 210 grams or 7.40 ounces. If you break out the Joe's Hungry calculator and do a little bit of fuzzy cat math, you come up with a moderate preliminary, and I stress preliminary, 68 cents an ounce. Before we break out the scales and
Wait,
God, he's so.
What was the weight based on?
Wikipedia.
Which sources their information directly from McDonald's. Each sandwich should weigh in at 210 grams or 7.40 ounces.
I'm just looking at Joe's hands and, dude, did you take a pre-workout shot before filming this? Because like his fingers are just not staying put in any way.
And I stress preliminary, 68 cents an ounce. Before we break out the scales and get the real-time price per ounce, we need to warm up.
Also, like, I don't want to give it to McDonald's, right? I feel I shouldn't have to do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, the reason they don't list their weights and stuff is because those are changing. Like, they change them all the time to react to logistical stuff. Yeah, like, they are actively making some items smaller. 100%. That's part of their strategy. It sucks, but like, they're doing that, and that's why they won't list it.
Up the old 89 Jetta and roll the drive.
So like the Wikipedia, I will be shocked if it meets any of the Wikipedia numbers. I wouldn't be surprised if they were all under by like exactly 17% or something.
Through ad. McDonald's in
McDonald's,
Georgia.
All right.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's.
Time for the mildly cold fry test.
McRibs.
3 McRibs, just the McRibs, not the meals.
Correct.
What else?
That's it.
Okay, that's everything for you. Pull around for me. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely not as good. Not like I'm gonna throw up or something. The texture gets pretty rough on them.
Yeah, I'm doing a review, a food review.
Oh.
My channel is called Joe is Hungry. Hey. All right, see ya. I've got my McRibs. Let's pull off to the side and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test.
Do you think Joe would use the word shrinkflation? Not until it was on the like main cable news.
167.5 degrees Fahrenheit. McRib number 2 is 161.4 degrees Fahrenheit. McRib number 3 is 158.7 degrees Fahrenheit. I really wasn't expecting to be that hot, so kudos. Cartersville, Highway 20, McDonald's, you passed the Joe is Hungry temperature test. So now it's time to get to the meat of the matter, pull the buns apart for all to see, head back to the studios and do.
Why is Joe getting nasty? What is this? Since when does Joe make a joke about pulling apart buns?
The Joe is Hungry weight test, and before we go any further, we take.
He's got an energy today.
In other words, we set the chair.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, like violent Joe. Do you think he realized one of the creators he shouted out was like making fun of him?
Maybe. I
That
don't
was
know.
it. Yeah, who can say?
McRib number 1 is 6.30 ounces. McRib number 2 is 6.55 ounces. McRib number 3 comes in at 6.05 ounces or 171 grams. That comes out to an average weight of 6.30 ounces. There's less than a half an ounce variance from McRib to McRib. So today, McDonald's, I'm going to give you a pass on the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Now these things fall more than an ounce below the weight I found on Wikipedia and
FaZe Lycanthrope, was it literally 17% smaller? Damn. I love just feeling out the waves, you know?
Wikipedia does derive these things directly off McDonald's website because
Aren't tolerances typically measured in percentages?
I saw it on
Yes.
Wikipedia. I can give them
Depends on
neither
what
a
kind of
pass
geometric
nor
dimensions
fail
and
on the
tolerancing
Joe
you're
is
using, but
Hungry
honestly, people usually don't do tolerances for like individual food items.
weight test. Now, if you add them all up, average them out, do the math, you come up with a little bit more expensive, 79 cents an ounce. With that behind us, now
What
it's time
the-
for the Joe is Hungry big reveal.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's how they're giving you the same food item for the same price, even, you know, all these years later. They are definitely smaller. I can tell just by looking at them, them shits is
Yeah.
smaller. But like, again, yeah, that's what fast food is. Weird they gave them like a Kaiser roll. That's weird. I wonder if that's a new change for this revision of the McRib.
Maybe it's longer, well, rather the same length but thinner widthwise.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is
Gotta be honest, man. Yours looks better.
Yeah, yeah. McDonald's is one of the companies that I pretty regularly am like, yeah, they overproduce their food photos to the point that it looks like very weird.
It seems a little bit smaller when you get it in your hands, though, and the barbecue sauce is a little bit.
That's what she said. 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 The part with the it looks smaller in your
Joe's penis is tiny.
Joe, what were you saying about your date?
We've seen what it looks like, and it does remotely resemble its ad photos.
Is that what they say about your dating profile? Hey!
It seems a little bit smaller when you get it in your hands, though. And the barbecue sauce is a little bit darker.
Micro penis.
But we really can't tell anything until we do one more test, and that would be the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is bite test, engage.
I mean, what I will say is the McRib barbecue sauce. Did you really snag the Space Ghost set? Hell yeah, I did. I painted this entire room in chroma key paint, and I'm getting the fucking value back out of it, baby. One bit at a time. I'm paying this shit off. Also, thanks for being here. Nice to meet you. I think he'll love this. He'll complain about the price, the size, all that stuff. But the sauce is
It's so sweet.
it's
and
a sweet
like
and zero heat is the thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's completely no heat whatsoever at the McRib. I'm willing to bet, having never had one. And also, like, he's never really complained about onions or pickles on stuffs before, so he's fond of those.
Yeah.
He's gonna call the sauce tangy. That's right.
Yo! Smite with the big raid. What's good? What's good? Hey.
Destroy!
We were just talking to my friend Joe about his dating life.
Remotely resemble its ad photos. It seems a little bit smaller when you get it in your hands, though.
Ha! Yeah! All right, let's get back to it. Hey, thanks for
Penile
the
shrinkage.
Damn, that thing is loud. Damn, that thing is loud every time. But watching a little bit of food reviews. We did one ourselves earlier.
Space Ghost values.
Thank you. Thank you. Also, what's good, Smite? What are we doing? Was it some more Link to the Past? I know you've been going ham on that rando.
Well, there's plenty of barbecue sauce.
He was doing Demon's Crest, actually. Demon's Crest retro achievements.
Oh, nice. Hey, you know what? That counts as a throwback for Smite for me. That's like one of the Smite classics. Yeah, Demon's Crest. That's the game that I think first Smite just was like, no, you're streaming this now, and I'm making you play through it. And I was like, okay, yes, chef. And we just streamed through it. Like, he was right. It's really good. Demon's
that game kicks ass,
man. It's so good. Yeah, he was right.
It's easily the best game to ever come out of the whole Ghosts and Goblins, like,
Yeah, like, unless you're willing to count, like, Marvel, because Arthur and Firebrand are in it. Yeah, 100%. It's absolutely Demon's Crest.
Warm and properly toasted with no evidence of bleed through.
I wonder if Smite's ever done, like, proper speed runs of that game. That would be, I bet Smite would kill it.
Sour dill pickles really add to the flavor, and actually could have used a few more.
Oh!
It's a real shame that
This bitch loves a pickle.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, white boy love a pickle. That's just true of real life as well. I mean, I'm right there. I will say that right there myself. I love me a good pickle. I want pickles on every sandwich I ever eat.
I had a stream where I tried different ways of frying pickles. Yeah, I can't.
I can't disagree with him.
True.
The onions are crunchy.
It is a shame that Demon's Crest did sold so goddamn poorly that it's like the only re-release it's ever had was, I think, on the Switch console stuff.
Sneakadoodle bite. Number 1.
Oh, he would. He would.
Sneakadoodle bite. Number 2.
But yeah, this is Joe is Hungry. This guy reviews food, and he has the taste of the whitest white boy you've ever met in your life. Imagine the whitest man. Whiter. No. Whiter. I need you to expand your mind.
This is the kind of guy who thinks that Taco Bell is like actively spicy.
Whiter. Yeah, he complains that Taco Bell doesn't give him enough like sour cream and shit, and will actively bust out a container of sour cream to put in front of him to open it up and literally eat I have watched this fool eat a spoonful of sour cream in fucking 4K. I've seen this asshole eat sour cream. So like that level of white, just to be clear.
The kind of man who doesn't understand why spicy salsa
Seems
exists.
a little smaller than I would think it would be. So let's move on with this video. After I did a mind meld with Shadow Joe, we reached McRib's cemetery.
Shadow Joe?
I'm sorry, you did what?
You did a mind meld with Shadow Joe? Do you have an evil Joe out there somewhere?
Did this motherfucker start playing Persona? What is this?
Did this Joe embrace the Satsui no Hado? What's going on?
I was assuming he means like shadow clones. Like he did a little Naruto Believe It, split into 2 Joes. One went out and got McDonald's.
I would feel an outrageous, like, secondhand embarrassment, and I don't know why, if Joe is Hungry had ever watched Naruto. Like, I would feel uncomfortable for that, like, existing, and there's no reason for that to be the case.
So let's move on with this video. After I did a mind meld with Shadow Joe, we reached McRib's cemetery and determined if you're safe to take these home, as these are just...
Wait. What is this sentence? Am I having a psychic break? Like, what is...
I would think it would be.
Okay.
So let's move on with this video. After I did a mind meld with Shadow Joe, we reached McRib's cemetery and determined if you're safe.
McRib symmetry. Okay. I assumed it meant cemetery, which would be unbelievably confusing.
Take these home, as these are just as good straight out of the window as they are when you get them all the way home. So now it's time to give this thing a score. If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9, say once in a lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down, is it all too familiar? Slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this the number that it truly deserves.
All right, so where do we think he's gonna land at? Because we're not betting on him anymore. But like, where do we think
people
this is gonna
do.
end up being? I'm gonna say, I feel like
he
gonna
likes
hit this with like an 8-2, or no, because he doesn't really do 8s unless it's really good now. Like 7-8, I think 7.8.
He definitely likes this.
Not that
So
great
like,
of a
yeah, I
value
am
at
thinking
80
that this is
cents.
like a 7.8. But
Yeah, that's why it can't be.
you
like above
always
an 8.
find something.
Used maybe a few more pickles. And I just wonder whether these things have shrunk a little bit over the years in order.
Yeah, they have. It's known. It's a studied phenomenon. There's a term for it, shrinkflation, where instead of raising the price of an object, which makes old people like you have a fucking panic attack every time it happens. Not even a joke. It has been studied, and raising the price by like 5% makes these motherfuckers flip out more than reducing the size of the object by 20%.
For what it's worth, they kind of do both. In the year
that too.
2023, they're doing both, and that's a big problem.
Yeah, now they're doing both and trying to get away with it, which is wild. Like, I get food costs more, but man, at some point, just like kill your CEOs and then, you know, put that into the food.
A big part of it is that, yeah, there's some level of it being a shipping problem, the wars going on that are interfering with like grain exportation, all of that. But a large amount of it is artificial. A large amount of the food price increase stuff is straight up. They're just charging more for no particular reason.
They're taking advantage of it for geometric growth. Yeah.
Or to make ends meet. Don't know, because I never really had them in the beginning. And it is kind of suspicious that you
Please
are
tell
almost
me
an
that's a
ounce
jug
under
of
your
chocolate
Wikipedia
milk.
weight.
You mean this?
But
This is
I like the
This is a mango iced tea with a little bit of orange electrolytes and creatine in it.
flavor.
That's all.
So today, I'm gonna have to go 6.1. That is my number. This is my review,
6.1.
and hopefully
Wow.
I will see you
Joe.
in the next video.
God, Joe is.
I forgot he was so mad because it didn't match the fucking fake Wikipedia thing he looked up. Just the worst. All right.
There's a non-zero chance that some of that's gonna get reversed because eggs fucked it up so bad. There's a very large lawsuit against them at the moment that is probably going to lead to some stuff.
Oh no shit! Because the egg lobby was like jacking up egg prices in such an absolutely outrageous
For no
way.
reason.
Yeah.
For fundamentally no reason. The bird flu stuff that was like that was allegedly supposed to be affecting chickens and whatnot that would be reducing their output had next to no to almost no effect on egg production. They used it purely as an excuse to raise the price by like fourfold. And there is an actual like very high profile lawsuit against them specifically that may end up leading to some level of regulation on the increase of food prices in the future if things go well.
Yeah. I'll be praying for it, man. I'll be praying for it because yeah, that's the egg thing was wild. This is a new guy. This guy's name is TFT, which I don't want to tell him is already taken. Is very much Team Fight Tactics, the auto chess variation of Dota, and like League of Legends. Yeah, that's him. That's Team Fight Tactics.
It's me, TFT, and yes, we are back with another street food review. Today's destination, we come to a place called Food Fix, Swindon Road, in Middlesbrough. Small menu, but very, very compact.
Yeah, Team Fight Tactics is like definitely the main of that. Team Fight Tactics, Thin Film Transistor. No, that's not, I don't think about those a lot.
Food in here, they're doing all sorts. They're doing pizzas, they're doing kebab wraps, they're doing burgers, they're doing parmesans, they're doing milkshakes, they're doing curries. This place has only been open, I think, a couple of months. It's come highly recommended to us, guys. And you know what? I've been to quite a few places. I've tried quite a few pizzas as well. But these guys are supposed to be something else. Let's take a look. This pizza.
All right. Do we think this is going to be whack as fuck? Do you think this pizza is going to be whack? Also, yeah, this guy, weirdly enough, I don't feel like properly introduced where he is.
It's me, TFT, and yes, we are back with another street food review. Today's destination, we come to a place called Food Fix.
Food Fix. Okay, there we go.
Swindon Road in Middlesbrough. Yeah. Small menu, but very, very compact food in here. They're doing all sorts. They're doing pizzas, they're doing kebab wraps, they're doing burgers, they're doing parmesans, they're doing milkshakes.
Oh my god, it stands for the Food Troll. Holy shit. I didn't realize.
They're doing curries. This place has
Never mind,
only
my
been
respect
open,
is
I think, a couple
shooting
of
through the
months.
roof.
It's come highly recommended to us, guys. And you know what? I've been to quite a few places once. It's come highly recommended. They're doing kebab wraps, they're doing burgers, they're doing
Sorry, there's a thing where sometimes YouTube decides that hitting down, up and down on the like arrow keys is go forward or back by 5 seconds instead of raise or lower volume, which is what it normally does. I can't tell you what changes it.
A few pizzas as well.
Insufferable.
But these guys are supposed to be something else. Let's take a look. This pizza here, we went for.
Okay, it's a little. Looks like it's probably a little doughy, but
it looks real freezer pizza to me.
Yeah, I mean that goes hand in hand with a doughy pizza, right? Like,
yeah. Yo, DHL. Yo, thank you for getting out a bunch of subs and congrats. Mew Blank 26, the mediocre Satan, Kinetic Gibbon, and G-Volt. Thank you.
It's a half pizza, guys. We've got 12-inch up and desi style, and you got half up and desi style, and half of that is chicken shawarma. Okay, I have been told that a chicken shawarma, every food ingredient in this place is being used fresh. It's in the middle of nowhere, guys. It's in the middle of like a massive industrial estate. You would never ever think that you'd find a takeaway where.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That looks like a really, really mid pizza with some like decent toppings on top of it, which like that works for a pizza, but
you can tell when they don't make the like, or their dough is mediocre, but they try to compensate with like better toppings, because that's to some degree that's easier. That's way easier actually to logistic out. Just chopping some stuff like basically at the start of the day and then having it be ready versus having to make the dough days in advance, you know?
Yeah, like it does seem pretty overloaded. $5.50 is cheap. Yeah, it was $8.50 for what it's worth, is what it said.
It's
yeah, $8.50. Yeah, which I don't know if that's cheap or not.
And you can't have a pizza without a kebab wrap. Fantastic little place, guys. You got tables as well, seating.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like, yeah, $10 for a pizza with toppings is like pretty normal. Yeah, that's like a normal price for a pizza like that. It just, yeah, this looks like I would just rather have the shawarma, probably.
I got myself a kebab wrap. You can't have a pizza without a kebab wrap.
What? Is that true? Am I supposed to be having a kebab wrap every time I have a pizza?
I guess it's true. I have been eating pizza wrong my entire life. Damn. Huh.
Life's
Food
tough.
for thought.
Yeah. Should have got a kebab wrap.
We've also gone with their bolognese nachos. That's right. Don't be surprised. They even.
I'm sorry, did they call those bolognese nachos, huh?
I mean, it's a decent amount of meat coverage for the small amount of nacho, but
yeah.
Like it looks pretty fucking dry, that meat.
And those look like pickled jalapenos that just weren't like fully pickled. I don't know. Those don't look like good nachos to me, personally.
They're even selling nachos, milkshakes as well. Tea and coffee. It's like a little grocery shop.
That's bad. I just want to be clear. That's bad. You don't want that. You don't want a restaurant that sells everything ever. Unless it's the Cheesecake Factory or the Rainforest Cafe in Galveston, Texas.
Or it's a Dominican restaurant in the middle of a Dominican market as well.
Yeah, because they have access to all that stuff fresh. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, jack of all trades isn't usually what you want a restaurant to be. A lot of super high-end places will just do super tiny menus that rotate, stuff like that. It's just easier to do better.
Intertwined with a takeaway. Anyway, guys, let's try out that pizza.
You know what's
Best fried
fucked
chicken
up?
I've ever had was from a Dominican restaurant that was like that. It was so good.
I don't think I've ever actually been to a Cheesecake Factory. Yeah.
Me neither.
I've never
I
actually
don't
been to
want
one.
to.
Doc, you want to go to... Oh. Hey, you want... Oh, okay. All right, fine. Have it your way.
I'm gonna take a slice.
Listen, if I'm gonna spend like $30 on an entree, I'm gonna want to get it from somewhere that's like actually legit and not a Cheesecake Factory.
Let's see there, guys.
That is a hot ass pizza.
Toppings. Quite a lot of toppings on there. You can see the glaziness on that chicken shawarma as well.
I think the main thing I would be looking for here and concerned with is like the chewiness of the dough. I'd be worried there isn't enough because you need a little bit of pull and a little pool. You need a little pool and a little chewel to, you know, stand up to some of those softer ingredients and the cheese and the sauce and that kind of stuff. Because I feel like this looks too doughy and it doesn't look like the... I think what generally makes that happen is like different flours, using like a very tight flour and then also aging the dough for a little bit more time is what you would want to do.
Cliffhanger test. Blake wants a cliffhanger test. Right, we're going cliffhanger test. Look at that, guys. Concrete, mate. Concrete.
Do we need that? Is that important?
That's yeah, I'm just thinking like I guess I don't necessarily want to bite it and then just take all the toppings off in a single bite. So I understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, that just means I have to eat it slightly more carefully. It doesn't mean that the quality of the pizza is worse.
Yeah, I feel like I would just like I could figure out the info of whether or not it falls apart by like biting into it. I wouldn't need to like hold it up. This isn't a Dairy Queen. You don't need to like hold the cup upside down and be like, see, nothing comes out of the thing. It's a good blizzard, baby. That's you.
Let's try it out.
Yo, Waterfiend. I have not seen Henry's Kitchen. I'm not familiar. And yo, thank you. And yeah, thank you for the bonus bits, which, hey, if you cheer 300 bits or more, Twitch will throw on a couple bonus bits. I'll be doing I guess I should advertise this now. Hey, next week we'll be doing another one of those if I laugh, I have to donate sub streams. Those are really fun. It's been a while since we've done them. But now that we're here, we're settled in, I feel like it would be a good time to do one again. So get your stuff ready. We'll be doing just a minimum 300 bits to submit stuff because that's the line where Twitch also has to give me money. And I figure, fuck it, let's ball. Let's just take advantage of this as hard as we can. Yeah, let's just go ham on that extra bit. This is a great time to do it. So, yeah, get those ready. I'm going to set up like a full 8-hour window to just sit here and try really hard to not break out laughing at... Universally are like really funny videos. Y'all get my ass real bad. Universally, my ass has gotten on those streams. How much is a bit worth to the streamer? They are directly 1-to-1, so 1 bit is 1 cent delivered to us. You pay all of the extra fees before that conversion on your end.
Too much tomato as well, because sometimes you can put a bit too much tomato on a pizza.
And yo, thank you, Mr. Gray, and thank you for the bonus bits. Oh, nice! It just also added more bonus bits on top. That's sick. I love that. Finally, a deal I can get into. Just give me random amounts of extra money. Thanks, Twitch. Keep it up.
That chicken shawarma is proper juicy. Even though it's been made on top of that pizza, sometimes when you put that pizza through the oven, the meats can get a bit dry. But that chicken shawarma is maintaining its juiciness.
I mean, that seems mostly because they like put a ton of cheese on it all over. I don't know. Like, I missed who said it. Yo, great Saxonman, thanks for the resub. But I would agree, this seems like the exact level of mid that would work really well in a place with a very walkable bar scene where you'll have a lot of drunk people walking around like mid to late day who just want a pizza with a bunch of shit on it. That's pretty good at a reasonable price. Yeah.
It's tender succulence as well. Let's take a bite of the crust.
Thank you for the beats, King Green Bean.
It's got a bit of a kick on it as well, okay? It's not just your plain sailing. You're gonna feel a bit of heat. Okay, Tina Rubicon to the rescue. We haven't had one of these bad boys for quite a while. Sometimes when
I'm gonna skip to the kebab.
they're not toasted, the tortillas can get a bit slippery, they can start breaking. So when they're toasted, it's like a pastry.
MJ Damari, thank you. And thank you, Mr. Gray. Thank you, everybody, for the bits. Bit party. Thank you for the bonus bits as well. Thank you, Mr. Gray. All right, what do we got?
Guys, a lot of meat compact into that wrap as well. And the meat is absolutely amazing. I was chatting to the owner earlier. What a lovely, lovely guy he was.
I will say, that looks like a good amount of meat for a wrap. That is always the concern I have when I get a wrap. That was even a problem back in the Chicken Caesar wrap days, was you order a wrap expecting it to be like a meal's worth of food, and then it's like 200 calories of chicken. Yo, Kiwa, say thank you for the beats.
It's fresh, and the kebab meat is definitely decent. It's not your cheap grade kebab meat. This kebab meat.
Yeah, that seems mad good. Razaroso, thank you for the bit. Thank you everybody for bits. Wow, we are gonna hype train to hell.
These guys are also doing nachos as well. And I know a lot of you are thinking, TFT, nachos is the starter.
So, thank you, Razaroso, and thank you, Spiralis. So I think my big problem with this guy right now is I feel like he's not giving me, like, anything definitive to base off of. Like, I wish he was a little more hard on... just in general, but like I wish he was more hard on like describing as like I would or would not get this, or like I feel like this is a good value add. I think some reviewers are like understandably a little afraid to be super duper hard on stuff. Treason Darling, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the beat. But the thing is, I think people are like a little afraid to like go hard and say like this is good, this isn't good, because they get so in their head about like, well, other people have different experiences, which like, yeah, they do. And if somebody comes and complains about like, well, this isn't what I personally experience, you go, yeah, dipshit, it's a food review. The only lens I have available is mine. And it's one thing to like couch your statements and be like, I understand why someone else would like this, but it's still important to be willing to say, but this isn't for me, and through my lens, I don't like this, which is fine. And if anybody has a problem with that, that's a them issue, frankly. Like that's on them.
But you know what? When there's a pizza and a kebab involved, pizza and kebabs always get the nod of approval before nachos. Let's try these out.
Ooh, this looks bad.
Sure does.
That just looks like
also,
a
what are you doing
pile of
eating
meat and cheese with like a little jalapeno. Yo, Q3 looking for bits.
Why did you use that instead of, the chip?
The chip?
It's nachos.
The fork is for cleanup.
A bit like the nachos you're gonna get when you go to the cinema with your kids or your loved ones. Nice crispy tortillo, a really strong flavor.
I'm sorry.
Tortillo?
I'm gonna need to hear that shit again. I'm gonna need to hear Tortillo again.
Or your loved ones. Nice crispy tortillo.
Tortillo?
It's so funny to be reminded of Mexican food and Mexican culture have been so prevalent everywhere I've lived in America that sometimes I just forget, like, right, they don't just have that everywhere in the world. Like, it's not just like where I currently live, there are within walking distance of me 4 different Mexican restaurants. And that's like anyone's walking distance, not like like any walking distance. They're super close. And that was the same thing when I lived in Warsaw, Indiana. Back when I think Lowell was like the whitest place I lived. And even there were like 2. There was still Mi Ranchito at the very least. Yeah, so the idea of like not being just always around Mexican food is like very strange to me, to the point of calling it a tortillo.
A really strong flavor of that bolognese, and that bolognese has got a bit of a kick on it.
There's a strong flavor, a bit of a kick. This guy has one of the classic problems that I hate, which is just not describing things adequately, like up to my expectations at least.
You know what, guys? I didn't even try out that garlic sauce.
Because do you mean a kick as in like the vinegar of the pickled jalapenos? Do you mean there's a lot of spice, like a capsaicin heat? Do you mean there's a lot of pungency in a flavor or a smell? Like, saying there's a lot of flavor doesn't do anything for me. Is it tangy? What elements are playing out the most? You know what's in it. Tell me what's standing out to you.
Bottle of garlic sauce here. These young lads have managed to get hold of a bottle of garlic sauce. It's what I like about...
Oh, tortilla's funny.
Help yourself.
Tortillo?
Garlic. Help yourself
Crazy.
Sauces.
that goes hard.
Pretty big size as well. A lot of places you go to nowadays, you're gonna get half of that.
Yo, look at the meat's eating.
Tub of garlic. They do quite a few different sauces. Let's try.
The
out
taste
their
is
garlic
what's standing
sauce.
out. I'm gonna yell.
What are you saying, lads? Any good? Nice. What you do get is you get a lot of mechanics.
Okay. Is this me being picky? I feel like you shouldn't have to put sauce on top of a pizza. Is this a Ty being picky moment, or is that like weird?
I can see putting things that aren't sauces on top of a pizza. I mean, I'm not gonna turn my nose up at the red pepper flakes on a pizza.
Yeah,
I guess that's a pretty good.
I guess if it's hot sauce, I would be fine with it. I think is the big thing. Like like Parmesan 100%. That's not what I'm asking, Chad. I'm not asking would you put grated Parmesan. I'm asking very specifically. I guess let me be more specific. A white sauce, like a creamy white sauce, not like a little bit like a thin hot sauce. That's where it's weird. I think that's where it gets weird to me, because it's like obviously like a thin hot sauce with like a very like a bite and a bit of heat to it, where it's a very small amount and a lot of flavor, 100%. But like a white sauce on a red sauce pizza, I just feel like it's weird.
It's coming here. There's a lot of car garages around here. So
like I wouldn't hate it. Yeah, like a little ranch on pizza. That also feels like something that like at most is like a light dip, as opposed to I would not use a bottle of ranch sauce and put the ranch over the pizza.
They've had a hard morning and they fancy a bit of scran at dinner time. They can come and get a pizza. They can come and get a kebab. They can get a curry.
I think it's just the way they're deploying it in bottles really bugs me.
Not a lot of places can do that, sir. You have no idea how many Indian restaurants are also pizza restaurants up here.
Gives me that Papa Pizza vibe.
You can get that curry or pizza all over the place around here.
Yeah, the hardest part about making good pizza is having an oven that's fucking a gorillion degrees. And hey, good news. Do you know what a lot of Indian kitchens have? A fucking oven that gets to like a gorillion degrees and does it reliably for long periods of time. And they're using it already to cook other stuff. So like it's already fired. They don't need to, go in and put more stuff.
Pizza. I keep thinking about Papa Pizza.
Tandoori. I just met her.
Amazing, nice fresh dough. Good toppings on them as well, guys.
What's tandoori with you?
Very reasonably priced. Quick run.
I love teamwork.
Move on to a score. Fantastic too as well. I've had the great side of that pizza were banging. The chicken shawarma impressive.
Yeah, I feel like this guy was like pretty mid. Like his review, it was a mid guy reviewing mid food, I think, is how I feel about this. Now let's take a quick. All right, there are two that I'm gonna let Doc choose between. On this revisit to my, who is like,
ooh, I like this guy.
Same. I like this guy. I think he brings a really fun energy. He's really explosive. He loves what he does.
Okay.
So we have either authentic Greek food here in a London market, or have Coleman Seafood Temple just set the new standard. They seem to really like both of these.
So here's the thing. I'm curious about the authentic Greek food one, because when they say authentic Greek food, do they mean authentic Greek restaurant food or actual authentic Greek food? Because those are two different things.
They're like close enough to Greece that they might mean the real thing. Okay, yeah, I'm into it. I like that reasoning. Is it that British bearded guy that loved American pizza? The one who ate New York pizza and like almost nut on the spot was like, I get it. This is great, man. Holy shit. Yeah, it's that guy. I love this dude. Yeah, 100%. This is Food Review Club. And yeah, this guy is one of my favorite reviewers. Brings a great energy to everything. Kind of has the energy of when you watch a video of like English kids or like an English person like trying something really flavorful for the first time. I was watching Blair Donna and she mentioned one. It was like it wasn't curry. What was it? I'm totally spacing on it. But there was a guy who just like was getting turned on spicy food and popping off. And I really love... the butter chicken guy. Thank you. Yeah, it was this British guy getting fucking lit up on butter chicken and being like, I can't believe something can taste this good. This is unbelievable. There's also one of my...
I've never tasted something this good in my life.
Yeah. And one of my other favorite ones was a video of like letting English school children try like American food for the first time. And one of them, there was just a kid who just like picked up a Popeye's like chicken sandwich or like something along those lines, bit into it and just like started like passively weeping a little bit, was just like, I'm sorry, I didn't know food could taste like this. It's just,
and welcome back to Food
it's like
Review
that
Club,
energy with
your one-stop shop
experience
for all of the best foodie content you can ever wish for. It's a big intro, isn't it?
It is.
You join us today on our foodie quest with Uber Eats. We're back. We're in Tooting, High Street, Broadway, Market. Apparently up here is a great spot called Pythagoras. Let's go find out. Never been there.
Ooh, this place already looks good, man.
Mad place.
Weird underground tunnel places. Oh man, if you find a good one there, that's like the place we got the lobster bisque in Seattle.
You mean Lowell's?
Yeah, Lowell's. Yeah, Lowell's.
You know, because we haven't talked about Lowell enough tonight.
Yeah, the weird, not Lowell, Massachusetts, not Lowell, Indiana. No.
We mean Lowell's in Seattle in the Pike Place.
Ketchup,
the restaurant.
One mild and one spicy, based on your glowing review of it.
Yo.
Wish me luck.
I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, it's nice. It's just like a nice, solid thing to put on, especially if you get like some like bratwurst or whatever, a little curry ketchup on that. Oh man.
This is what it's all about, though, right?
There's a reason Germany just went fucking apeshit for him. Currywursts are good.
Oh, thank you. What?
I have no idea where this is, by the way. At least we're out of the cold.
It's a lot warmer in here.
Yeah, wow. Oh, yeah. Excuse me, do you know where Pythagoras is? That way, straight. Thank you, sir.
There you go.
He said that with such vigour.
Yeah, he's very sure.
Now, Uber Eats has given us something you guys might be very interested in.
That's some pretty good fan art.
Oh shit. I didn't catch it. Good. I'm glad it's Wagner time as well. Give me the machine.
If you're new here, by the way, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, like, do your thing. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, this is one of those places that like it would probably cost so goddamn much to live by it because it is such a good place to be able to just roll out of bed and hang out at.
Right, do your thing. We're gonna find
there we go. Pythagoras right there.
That was okay. What's going on?
Hello, man.
Nice to meet you. Matt.
Elias.
Do you mind if we film?
No worries.
You sure?
Whatever you want, yeah.
Right, my friend.
God, just the difference, right? The difference of walking up and immediately being like, hey, you're cool that I'm filming, yeah? And then getting a yes and being like, all right, sick. Which 100%, man. That's just the right way to do it, is just walk up and be like, hey, are you cool with this? And then if they say no, you turn the cameras off, you get some food, and then you remove the part where you asked from the video entirely, and then you just eat the food somewhere else, review it, and just don't mention that they didn't want you to film. Because, like, who fucking cares? Like, people care mostly about the food, especially for somewhere like this where it's not like a big sit-down experience or whatever. I have a lot of respect for this guy's respect for other people. If that makes sense.
So this is Greek gyros. Comes from Greece.
I respect a respecter.
Vertical spit, like shawarma, but with Greek spices. And we also do pork, which is the most popular meat back in Greece. It's based on actual religion, so we are allowed to eat pork. This is what is traditional to us. Here also popular is the chicken, which is compared to shawarma, it has less spices. You have a more flavor of the meat, plus the sausage and the salads and the chips we usually put in the wrap.
The way I've said for a long time that pork is factually the most underrated meat going. Greeks treat pork with so much love and respect, with the flavors, the seasoning.
Also, yeah, from what I understand, if I remember right, pork is like the actual main like gyro
yes,
meat
it
and
is.
stuff in Greece. Yeah, because I think Urchin mentioned that of just like, yeah, lamb gyro is like a wild idea. Like that's not really a thing they do.
Lots of lamb was like a very long time ago thing for Greece, and it is not the case at all anymore. And like Greek restaurants in the United States honestly have kind of a very similar thing to Chinese restaurants in the United States go, actually, where Chinese American is its own kind of food.
Yeah.
Kind of Greek American is its own kind of food, is the thing.
Yeah.
It's like a whole different product. So I'm really, really excited to try the pork. Can we do a mix, maybe?
All right, so yeah, actually, it looks like this one is in fact legitimate, actual Greek food.
Let's have it all on camera. Let's do it together. All right. What would you recommend we have?
So definitely you need to have a pork gyros wrap.
Yeah.
You must have the loaded fries.
Yeah.
There's chips, feta cheese, the meat, and then the tzatziki sauce. And then I could make.
I don't know what the right way to apply feta cheese to French fries is, but I bet this guy does, and I would be willing to let him try. That's like,
just little crumbles on the fries sounds pretty fucking good.
Yeah, exactly. Like I love feta cheese. I love French fries, as has been displayed this very stream. Yeah, it sounds good. How does it? Yeah, I guess you can like poutine it up.
For you, a mixed gyros platter, where you get both of the meats with the salad, the chips, the bread, the sausage.
What if you get a pork and a chicken gyros, two of them, one and one, and the loaded fries. That sounds good. So, because you eat one, I'll eat one, and the chips. Yeah. That sounds good to me, my friend.
The real benefit of having a cameraman, you have someone to share the meal with.
That's orange. Greek orange.
Is that Greek?
Yeah, it's like Fanta but Greek.
Fanta but
Greek?
Yes.
One orange, one lemon?
Yeah, one orange, one lemon, please. It's always that line.
Okay, this is one of those that I feel embarrassed how excited I get about imported soda. I feel like, is that an American thing? Is that like Americans in particular tend to pop off more for soda? I mean, he's doing it right now, so probably not.
We do drink a...
Oh? Oh no. Is that Discord issues? Am I still live on stream? Discord's having rolling outages. Oh, okay. No. That sucks, and I'll miss my friend Doc. That being said, I was way more worried that the internet of the house I just moved into was fucking up. Between the two evils, way less evil. All right, sick.
There's no alcohol for you.
No alcohol.
We'll keep going through this.
Oh. Have a seat and I'll bring everything on the table.
I'm excited. So is this your first location?
Yeah, we opened here 2 years ago. Now we have another one in Hackney Week, East London.
Oh, wow.
And we hope to open...
Ooh, that... Okay, chat, the secret is, and I don't know if other people are aware of this, the best time, the absolute best time, in my opinion, for a restaurant in the first 10 to 15 years of operation is the first time they get ready to open a second location. Because that is when the original creator and all of the original workers that have made it have so much success that they're going to open a new location sit down and do the labor and review everything and get everything locked in, get everything perfected. They get their techniques sharp as hell because they need to be able to transfer it over to the new location. So you have a lot of people discussing things, thinking about things a lot, thinking about the cooking, thinking about the logistics of how they get food, all that stuff. And that is like the peak time for a restaurant. If you ever hear that like a restaurant is getting ready to open their second location, go fucking eat at the first one. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
And more locations.
Has it been a big success so far?
Yeah, we're extremely busy. We have a lot of deliveries. As you can see, we don't have many tables, but nighttime when the retail closes, then we have more tables. But I would say it's 50-50 deliveries and tables or working customers.
This is Broadway Market, yeah?
Broadway Market, including Broadway, yeah.
So, what I will say, this Broadway Market in here has got lots of traders just like this one, and it looks like the origin, like the birth point of these great businesses. Like, do not underestimate these places in these little markets like this. This is the fledgling stages of epic food, and quite often.
And like this kind of restaurant is actually why I get so frustrated with ghost kitchens in particular, is like, it's so hard to find a place like this that's real and know it's real if you haven't already been there. If you're looking up like a ton of like restaurants and you're trying to look through a list on DoorDash and it's just like, a place called fucking Jamaican Me Crazy, Teriyaki on the Ritz, fucking Sub Louie's, all these fucking ghost kitchens and all these places like, Wing City or whatever, where it turns out that's actually just Buca de Beppo's, but they just relist all of the chicken wings as a separate restaurant. So ghost kitchen, there are two different meanings for ghost kitchen, because someone asked in chat, what's a ghost kitchen? There's two primary forms that ghost kitchens take right now. So the first one and the initial one, and the one that's like really messed up, is a ghost kitchen where it was one location with a bunch of like Gordon Food Services quality, pre-made like frozen or ready to microwave, just ready to be prepared very quickly meals of a bunch of different varieties, a bunch of different, genres of restaurant, as it were. So you have, frozen Indian meals, you have frozen Italian meals, you have frozen American diner meals, you have all this stuff just all ready. And whenever an order comes in, you have your team member go in there, pull out the correct box, put it in the correct warmer for an amount of time. Then you bring it out to a door up front that literally has like a lock on the front and a lock behind it. So you like open up the kitchen door, put the food in, close it. And then when the delivery driver shows up, they like get a thing on their phone that tells them which door to go to. It opens up, they pull it out, and then they drive it there. So they operate out of one very small location that maybe has like a couple of ovens or something, like, basically zero equipment required. And they out of it run 20 to 100 different restaurants in your DoorDash app, right? So they totally clog that shit up. And that was the initial ghost kitchen. And that's like kind of like what Mr. Beast Burger was as well, basically. Then the new ones we're dealing with, and this started a little bit after those, and it's only gotten worse and worse and worse and more prevalent, was restaurants relisting themselves as another location and just selling the same food through a fake front. So like the really famous one up front was Chuck E. Cheese. Not a lot of people, not a lot of adults in particular, are going to order delivery Chuck E. Cheese. So instead, they listed themselves as a Pasquale's a pizza. So you could order from a Pasquale. You could enjoy a little of the Pasquale pizza. And you order Pasquale's, and what you don't realize is you're getting delivered fucking Charles Entertainment Cheese's pizza. So those got really, really big, and those popped off tremendously too. So like, if you ever are ordering from a new restaurant on DoorDash, like, do yourself a favor and just look it up and see if there is a real location that is a fucking restaurant. Or if it's just like a random warehouse building. And then if it is, probably don't order from there. Probably wait until it's a real one.
This is where it really matters. This is where it really counts. This is what real people are eating on their day-to-day business.
That too, it's also a way to rig up evening price hikes for food on apps. 100%. Yeah, they want to raise prices later in the day, so that's part of the way they do it.
They're not going to get a meal deal. Come in here and grab some real food that's priced perfectly. I'm so excited for this. And if you want to get it home, remember Uber Eats, and we've got a little gift for you at the end of this content. Stay tuned.
TJI Fries does... Is there an I? Is it K-U-M? It has to be K-U-M-I, right? It has to be Kumi. Like, there's no way they named their sushi ghost kitchen Cummy. There's no way TGI Fridays will serve you a Cummy fish. No chance. No shot.
Share this video far and wide because
no shot.
These are special places.
I don't want that Cummy sushi. You can't pay me enough, brother.
What actually bacon is.
Yeah. That's what the flavour is, though, right?
Exactly. It's full of fat, but because it's thin sliced, you can really taste the fat like a jelly. It disappeared. It melts. It's in between the layers.
You see the colour?
Crispy and ready to cut.
He's right though. That is a beautiful striation of fats. Jesus.
Just looks great.
I'm looking forward to this.
I'm so glad that like me and this fella are having like the exact same fucking face and moment at the same time. Like, have you ever been in an emotional state where all you can really think of, like, truly this is just a moment of just let me get lined up right. What do you think, man? Me and the dude just enjoying looking at the spinning meat being shaved. How can you not? It looks so good. It looks so... In his defense, it looks so good.
This is the real deal, bro. This is the real deal.
It is the real deal, bro. It looks so good.
Pork or chicken?
Both.
Yeah.
Pork is my favourite, I think.
When I was over there last time, we had like a...
Oh, our DM's up?
It's like a pork tomahawk. So you had the chop at one end, the belly up the bone. Honestly, it's like you just don't get that here in England. It's just not the same. It's not treated or respected the same.
All right.
Or seasoned or cooked the same.
I have clicked the start call button 4 times.
If there's anything to go by, we're in for a
I'll
treat.
just let that rock.
Yeah, DM seem to be up.
Yo!
We're in.
We're in.
Okay, so it's just servers that are going down at the moment. That's actually useful information. It means we ain't fucked.
Yeah, we can still do the thing we were gonna do after this. Thank God.
Yeah.
You don't really taste the skin, but the flavor is there.
You don't really taste the skin. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's everything, yeah. It's a full dinner.
Nice crispy bread, loads of sauce, salad, chips, the meat, seasoned it up, look.
The meat.
So basically the reason why we put chips is because Greeks went in US as immigrants in 1920, and then until nearly the 80s, 90s, we only had the wrap with the meat, the sauce, and the salad. But when they came back, they also brought what America loves, chips. Instead of putting it on the side like they do in burgers, we put it inside. So in one bite,
That's new, though.
Exactly.
Very new.
I like that.
That's cool.
Because we put it in, you have the perfect bite.
That's cool. Me, when I'm just so excited for a piece of food that my brain's not like all my brain is managing to process is all the words this man said sound positive. I can no longer rotate the apple of flavor in my mind. I have lost track. There's too many words. I simply can't keep up. I apologize. And so I just grin and say, that's cool.
On every bite. That's the pork?
That thing is stuffed, man. That thing looks fucking chunky in a good way.
I mean, and that's
Look at that fucking thing.
Because that's the beauty of a gyro, right? Is they're usually already pretty stuffed to the gills, and now they're putting some French fries in them bad boys, and French fry is like one of the cheapest fillers for a sandwich. So like, fuck me, I'd go to town on that thing, dude.
It's got some girth in it.
I would eat that. Give me a pork one of them, and I'm sitting pretty.
Yeah.
It just looks magnificent.
Are you feeling hungry?
I am now.
Oh, yo, was
The
there art?
difference with the chicken and the pork is that in the chicken we put also lettuce, and we swap from the chicken, the garlic sauce to the
Try
mustard.
that 20,000
light.
gold roast,
Yeah,
baby.
Yeah, so it's no garlic inside, and then it's fresh from the salad.
Flavor.
Different flavors, yeah. Well, like a decade ago, they used to put the same on everything, but then because people start asking about lettuce on the chicken, then they switched on doing that. So you have chicken gyros wrap.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
And there you have it. There you have it. Look. It's a slightly different sauces and it's got lettuce in it, but this is the chicken. Look at the caramelisation on that chicken as well.
It's pretty dark.
I feel like licking it. Like actually just licking it before I actually eat it. Wow.
And of course, you're gonna put garlic sauce.
That is the other thing I do like about this channel is I feel like this guy really does manage to find so many banger places, man. Like, not only is he good at selling me the food, he also just has good taste in like going to places that don't seem like he has had a couple where he's just like, yeah, I don't think this was really worth it. It wasn't great. But for the most part, like the dude just finds places that look so damn good.
That's a serious plate of food.
Also, at least once, he went to one of them and then came back another time and gave them a reevaluation after they got really popular. And it's like, yeah, no, they did definitely improve. They're really fucking good now.
And we have the feta.
Yeah, I feel like there's not a lot of ego attached to this man in a way that I find appealing and positive. I think that's good.
Nice spoons.
If people tell him it's good now, he'll be like, yeah, I should go check.
Paprika.
The feta there is a wonder addition. Feta brings so much saltiness and flavour. I love feta.
There you have the loaded fries.
Basically, it's Christmas Day.
Jesus Christ, that's so much feta.
Sure fucking is. It also does not look nearly as dry as American feta is. That's probably legit feta.
Bro.
I can't even get you all. That is.
So if you're living in and around Tooting, jump on Uber Eats, hold fire to the end, you can get this clobber. This is exactly why we do Food Review Club. Getting out here to these locations, finding these spots, and more importantly, these people cooking incredible, chuffing food like this that they're proud of, it's historical, that means something to them, that they love. Makes me want to cry.
This guy's energy rules, man. That, like, again, if you aren't already on the Food Review Club beat, like, legitimately, I love this guy's reviews. I think he might actually be my actual favorite food reviewer, like, unironically, not to, like, do bits at, but, like, I could see myself watching and zoning out to this guy's stuff, because he's just so good, man.
So here we have it, everyone. Here it is. I've got all the food, bro.
Where to start with that? Jesus Christ.
I've got to go for the gyros. This is...
Also, the rapport with the cameraman is just really good. Every time they have a conversation, it's enjoyable and feels like a conversation between me and my friends. It's very positive and relatable.
Probably going to be like the wonder product, though, for me. We've got both meats on here. Mix.
Yeah, that's meat. Yeah.
You're done. Garlic sauce.
Okay. Just damn, we're cooked. We're done. We don't stand a chance. Both meats.
Seasoning. Chips.
He does negative. He's usually pretty real about it.
It looks like food that wasn't crafted from human hands. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Brother, you have the chicken one, okay? I'll have the pork one, and we'll go from there. You ready?
Go on then.
Here we have it, look. We've got the works in there, bro. Look at that. This is, this for me, I haven't had much great Greek food.
Oh, that pita's freshly grilled
Nothing that certainly
too.
lives up to the real deal. How does this stack up here in Broadway Market, Tooting?
Is that Gordon Ramsay behind him? Just a Gordon Ramsay like.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, now that you see that face isn't quite right.
Yeah. That's just a sus Gordon Ramsay. That's the imposter Ramsay.
Oh, wow. The tzatziki in here is sensational. We've got yogurt, cucumber, olive oil, garlic. It's so fresh. Like, I'm talking uplifting fresh. And then you've got that dense, crispy, gnarly pork
Oh my god.
on top with that sauce, with the salad. Look at this. Come on, look at this. Let's get messy together, shall we? Oh, come on. Got that seasoning.
And again, like, I feel like when a lot of food reviewers do the like showing the insides of stuff, they like lift it up and like shove it in your face in a weird way, and they just kind of do it without telling you. This guy's just like, hold on, we're gonna get a little messy. Get in here. I'm gonna show you the insides, which like, that's fine. Also, this is a food where I feel like that makes sense because it's not one big item. Only the pita is one big item. The rest of it, you can disassemble the ingredients and they still look okay.
The yogurt, like, oh my god, wow.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it, FaZe Lycanthrope. I think that's actually a really, really good point, is having an actual camera person there operating the camera means you get natural human angles and responses, right? Because you get somebody who, when someone reacts and says, get a closer look at this, they lean in a normal amount to like get more focus, but they don't like put it right up against the camera, right? Because it's the difference between like, you know, being like, hey, get a closer look at this, and then like slowly zooming in so you can see it a little bit better, versus if you're solo with a camera, you're more likely to just like do this and cover the whole thing, right? Like something like that. Yeah, I would agree. That's a good point.
I'm speechless. Do you know what's amazing about this? At this stage, we are so lucky to be doing this. We are the viewing glass. That's it. These guys are the star of the show. I'm so proud to be able to bring this camera with you guys watching this here today and shine it on this man's business. Pythagoras. On an off chance, you probably would have walked past this place and you wouldn't even know.
You wouldn't even come in here, would you? Let's be honest.
And right now, brother, we've just put this on the map fully. Because I'm telling you right now, that is some of the most breathtaking food I've ever been lucky enough to put inside my mouth. That pork is absolutely stunning.
I think the thing too is like all of his positivity feels very genuine. And like, I think it's just because it is, right? Like, it's one of those, I can try and sit here and analyze, why does this guy come off as so genuine all day? But like, the reality is, it's probably just because he is. The reality, because he means it.
That man's talented. And I'm proud to be here. I mean that with every ounce of my being right now. So I'll get the chicken from this one. Bit of feta.
Yeah, you compare this to like some of the guys, like, God, what's his name, Ian something, but the Peep This Out guy, I think it is, who like feels like we'll just watch one of those to finish up, and that'll be a good way to get the comparison out around.
How much is this? I haven't even paid yet. How much is this mixed loaded fries?
Oh, perfect. 1 day ago.
£10.
Yeah. 10.95.
10.95. Up the chicken.
The AI smooth face man. You know the one.
Oh.
I'm so glad we're here, mate.
It's a cool place, isn't it? The whole vibe of this place is wicked.
Wait, did he say that was £10 for all of that? No way. For an entree of that size? Fuck me, that's good. Yeah, this is Food Review Club. Yeah, this channel rips.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like 14 bucks for that huge fucking plate of double fries. That's so good. For a little marketplace too. Oh,
Sometimes reviews are a bit overwhelming for me. I don't know where this comes from sometimes.
like, so I think the thing that's really, really easy to miss when you're talking about small places like this is, and I think it's Pike's Place, right? In Seattle was the name of it, I think. So that's a great example of it. But if you have a collection of a bunch of weird little eclectic shops and a couple small things here and there to look at, like, that's great. People love that. People love to walk around in that. If you put 1 to 4 incredible restaurants that are like worth going a little out of your way for in there, you now have created something that people can just like blow a whole day in, no problem. And that's, I think, the other value of this is I'm looking behind him right now and seeing goods to look at and peruse. So this seems like it would just be, I'm thinking in the context of the space he's in, I would just love this place because it would be a great place to, like, I don't know, on a lazy Sunday, wake up a little late, roll out of bed, go here at like, 10 a.m. or whatever, hang out for a couple hours, look at shit, grab a lunch, hang out for a couple more hours, look at shit, easily blow 5 or 6 hours and like have had a really nice time. It just seems good. I'm into it. I love these little markets.
There you go. Thank you.
Sometimes it can get a bit overwhelming for me, to be honest. I really, really care about food and people and the industry, what people are doing, the movers and shakers, and most importantly, people who care. And I just, in this food, it just tastes like someone really cares. Like, there's this thing about cooks, chefs, people that want to create masterpieces that they put in their love and soul into something.
It's just great.
And giving it to you is something that's so like beautiful.
All right, well, enough of this guy who we love, who's doing a great job. Let's ruin it. So, in case anyone was like, I don't know, that guy seems fine. I don't get why Ty likes his vibe so much. Why does Ty likes his vibe so much? Well, Peep This Out should pretty clearly demonstrate this. This guy is the culmination of everything I don't like about most food reviewers.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the channel. So listen, I'm in between projects right now, but I have a sudden urge for some all-day breakfast action. And being that Jack in the Box has got this new egg and cheese bagel promo going right now, I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. Literally. So guys, we're gonna hit that drive-thru and I've got it up next for you. I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out.
It just feels like so rehearsed, right? Like way too rehearsed.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
This guy feels like an AI voice. Rude, but correct, yeah.
Hey, how you doing today? Good, pretty good.
So, everybody, I need you to be aware of my favorite terrible, obnoxious, weird YouTube guy habit that this motherfucker has. Before he orders the food at the drive-thru, every time after the person has talked to him, he will feel the need to say "peep this out" at some point to the person working in the drive-thru. Really weird and bad to do. Say it beforehand, man. Like, say it on the drive up. Don't force them to engage with this.
Get the 2 egg and cheese bagel sandwiches for $4.50.
Yeah, wait for it.
Hey, how you doing today? Good, pretty good. Peep this out. I wanted to get the 2 egg and cheese bagel.
Like, the reason it's so funny to me is he's clearly ashamed of it. Like, it wouldn't be funny to me if he wasn't, like, so clearly ashamed of it. He's like, he knows it's weird.
Bagel sandwiches for $4.50, please, and that's it?
Yeah, hi,
point out how clearly artificial the words "peep this out" actually ends up being, because it's a mix of "check this out" and "peep this," right? Like, it's a deliberate mix of the two.
Yeah. me getting ready to
No
order.
one says peep this out.
Me getting ready to order at McDonald's. Yeah, sir. What would you like today? Yeah. I'd Thai Tuesday. Can I get a number 3? Can I get a number?
Oh my god, I'm so hungry. I'm hungry. Get that Jack in the Box. I'm hungry. You don't know how hungry I am right now.
Fucking, I'm hungry.
Oh no, it's fine. Tie hat. Awesome. Appreciate it.
I'm so glad they show me the most
holiday
boring
across
part
there, right?
of ordering food.
All right, guys, the bag is secured. Let's peep this out.
Mommy threw up.
You know, this is looking like a little wholesome breakfast situation in the middle of the afternoon, guys. I'm not going to lie. This is actually not too bad. The bagel is a decent size. And I got to say, overall, this is looking pretty tasty. I mean, it's a very basic ingredient.
Pretty wide ass hole for a bagel, though.
Yeah.
At the same time, how could you fade it, right? I mean, it's a toasted bagel. But
How could you fade it? Guy should just like talk like a marketing manager or whatever his job is. I think that's the problem. Release peep this out. Thank you, Mr. Gray, but I regret to inform you I cannot release
it's
it.
got some cheese. It's got a cracked egg.
I wish.
Well, I'm definitely digging that. The presentation, like I said, is okay. Very simple for what it is, but I'm sure it's going to deliver flavor-wise. So let's get into
His
it, guys.
logo
It's the
looks
egg-
like just a piece of clip art. You know, like he found that and is like, that's my logo now.
Hey, Caitlin C. Thanks for gifting a sub to the subscribe pillow in the back of his car.
This bagel sandwich here, Jack in the Box. Let's peep this out. Mm-hmm. Wholesome.
Like the actual fucking guy that the fucking Continental Key and Peele sketch is based off of. Almost. It's what it feels like.
Did he describe it as wholesome? And
Wholesome.
then chuckle
Yes.
to himself?
It's not bad. But right off the break, this bagel is actually lightly toasted. It's more soft than anything else, but you can definitely tell it was put through very...
Why does he keep saying wholesome? Because it was like probably the clickbait word right now, according to SEO. He's probably also going to start referring to sandwiches as like cozy.
quickly to kind of give it a look.
Okay, now you really get laid bare the Joker's trick of the McDonald's or the Jack in the Box bagel here, where that middle is like scooped, bro. Like they unscooped, they reverse scooped the bagel before it got out the door.
Crisp on the inside, but guys, as you can see with that cracked egg right there in the middle, a nice situation overall, along with that American cheese. Very basic on this one, with the light butteriness that I'm getting from it as well. It's not bad for what it is, and considering you can get 2 for $4.50, essentially 2 of them for like $2 1/4 a piece, that's not bad. Considering on its own, this is $3.39. So
also, a thing you can't really catch when you just watch one of these, which I am not going to subject y'all to more than one of these right now. They're all the same. They're all the same. All of this guy's reviews are like, so there was that old joke, God, what?
Deceased Crab.
Deceased Crab, thank you. Where
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, there was a Let's Player, Deceased Crab, who like is, from what I've heard, it's like pretty chill and pretty cool right now. Which it's been fucking ages. But did a ton of Let's Plays and did so many Let's Plays so quickly, and they were like so comparatively low quality that at one point, I don't know if it was Slow Beef or Beatus, but one of them...
It was Slow Beef and Beatus. It was a full Rats of Prey at the time.
It was one of them Rats of Prey boys. Yeah, I don't know which one came up with the core idea, but they did a thing where they made fun of one of Deceased Crab's videos and went through it. And the whole thing is, unless you're like a super Deceased Crab head, you will not catch until the end of it where they reveal the Joker's trick, which is... we took the audio from one of his videos and just put it over another one of his videos entirely, and you can't fucking tell. And you can't tell because it's so the same and just nothing related to what's on screen at all. And Nixel, thank you for the resub.
course, you gotta do the
Yeah,
450,
easily
guys.
one of
You
their
need
best
2 of them,
videos
right?
because it just
Yeah,
hits
so
like a truck
let's
when
keep
they're
going
like,
in.
"Yeah,
Stop
we
asking
swapped the
what this
audio.
is.
You didn't even fucking notice, did you?" Yeah.
I definitely didn't when I watched that.
Same.
I
Yeah.
fully
I mean, I'm
was
so
caught
glad
off
that
guard.
Jack
Yeah, like, 100% correct.
It was like legitimately like intro catchphrase thing, filler, ending dialogue, and like the middle part just didn't matter at all. It was wild.
Our breakfast all day as well. They're pretty much the only ones out there consistently that have been like that for years. And this is no exception to add to the menu right now, considering what it is. It's basic, but it's very delicious because of what it is. It's basically just that cracked egg and cheese, like I said.
Oh, was it the
along
riffing
with
just
some
they did it
buttery-
over one they didn't watch? Oh, right. They were making fun of another video and then just put it over the top of a different video entirely, and it just worked.
toasted
Right. That's what it
bagel
was.
action. That's not bad. So let's go for another
Yeah,
couple of
they
bites
just
on
made
this
fun
one
of a
real quick,
different
guys.
video
I knew it was gonna be
entirely and then took their commentary track and put it over a different video without making any changes.
tasty. How could it
That's
not?
what it
Let's
was.
keep going in.
Because the videos are all so the same.
And guys, not to be outdone with this little promo right now, you've actually got their stacked breakfast sandwich back on the menu as well, which I
So this is the other thing he does. Like, a lot of YouTube channels will recommend you go watch another one of their videos. Like, that's pretty normal. I have an automated like thing at the end of every single one of my videos that shows like a couple that you can, you know, check out. That's pretty normal. Having like a break in the middle with a thumbnail is
back in the day. Take a look
real
at that review
weird.
jumping up on your screen here right now. This again on the basic side, I'm digging it in terms of
Yeah, I have no idea what this man's job actually is, but if it doesn't have the word marketing in it, I'll be fucking shook.
the snack. It's not bad for what this is, and again, 2 for $4.
Some kind of manager as well.
Value, guys.
Yeah.
So, pretty tasty.
Marketing
on this. Let's go for
manager
one
is
more
what
bite.
my
We'll wrap up
blood
this little quickie
screamed.
Review with the rating coming up next, but it's exactly what it says it is. It's egg and cheese on a semi-toasted bagel with some nice buttery action to go with. Let's go for one more bite. We'll wrap this one up.
Semi-toasted?
Hang on.
You can't semi-toast something. You can lightly toast
Let me
something,
give
but you
a shout out
can't
to the other one that I'm gonna
semi-toast
be saving
something.
for tomorrow morning, guys. And again, like I said, a nice combination of
That's a
fresh
toasted
egg
bagel.
goodness
That's
along
not
with the slices of
semi-toasted at
American
all.
cheese.
Yeah, what do you mean semi-toasted?
Let me give you a shot of the other one that I'm going to be saving for tomorrow morning, guys. And again, like I said, a nice.
I mean, it looks like it's half toasted and half not toasted. Maybe it is semi-toasted.
I cannot entertain that as a possibility.
I love
Unbelievable.
the idea of them using like a little like bow tie shaped grill and just slapping it on there and only getting like 2 triangles on the outside. I love this idea.
Crack that goodness along with a slice of American cheese on a semi-toasted bagel. Not a bad
Stop saying semi-toasted.
situation. And again, at 2 1/4 a piece when you get 2 for $4.50, this is a pretty good value. Not bad for what this is at all.
Order on Uber Eats, Postmates, and Grubhub.
You know,
What?
considering the
Did you just straight up put part of the commercial in your video? God, suck a Jackbox dick already, bro. This is crazy. The dick writing is nuts. Thanks for giving us something semi-toasted. Holy shit. Unbelievable, dude.
the 2 for $4.50 price point with this one, that's literally the price of one breakfast sandwich elsewhere during breakfast hours. So here at Jack, you've got the all-day breakfast.
Are you like not disclosing a payment you got from Jack in the Box? That has to be it,
It
right?
does really feel like it. Yeah, like this
has
dude
to be paid. Yeah.
is there a fucking wait, view products. Okay. Yeah. View products down there in the bottom left. You see that? That's a modern way YouTube is doing disclosure stuff, I think. License agreement.
Yeah, does it show anywhere else? Yeah, he's got all his random affiliate links, of course. He links the Jack in the Box website too.
I feel like this arguably this is a not communicated nearly enough sponsorship deal. Yeah.
Considering I clicked the button to learn more and it didn't do anything and didn't work properly, yeah, I'd say that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
You know, considering the 2 for $4.50 price point with this one, that's literally the price of one breakfast sandwich elsewhere during breakfast hours. So here.
Like, that's fucking ad read, dude. That's ad copy. That's ad
ad
copy. That has to be a dry read of ad copy. That's no human being talks like that.
Jack, you've got the all-day breakfast situation, a nice combination to go in on, and of course the menu is extensive
Okay, him saying in a situation you can go in on, that's him.
for breakfast. This is a nice little addition to go in on either way. So with that said, I'm gonna
It would be funnier if he said go down on. If he said he was going to go down on the breakfast combos, that'd be hilarious.
Have to give the egg and cheese bagel.
That has the same energy as, like, my professor doesn't know what bust a nut means and thinks it means he's really mad.
Yeah.
8 out of 10. I mean, guys, it's delivering what it's advertising clearly. Egg and cheese on a bagel. And, of course, it's definitely decent for the price point. So definitely give this one a shot if you've got Jack in the area. And for those of you peeps like myself who like breakfast all day, you've got a lot to look forward to with this one. It's not bad for the price point, and the flavor's pretty tasty of it. All right, so do me a quick favor. Like
Just
always,
advertise his Facebook with the bell.
Yeah, a really good point in chat that was made at Crossbow Flex. It's extra ad copy because if it was authentic, he would call out other places where it was expensive, but ad writers don't do that anymore. 100%, right? Yeah, because if you were saying like it's only, $4 for 2 of these sandwiches, any other place you'd be charging this much, a normal human being or a food reviewer, especially a food reviewer, would be like, for example, a Burger King breakfast sandwich costs X or Y, and McDonald's, the gold standard people use to judge the cost of fast food, is Z A, price or whatever. And instead it's just like, oh yeah, it'd be more expensive than, our leading competitor.
Comments down below. What did you think of the look of this egg and cheese bagel sandwich over here at Jack in the Box? If you've got Jack
How
in
do
the
you
area,
still have this amount of time left in the video?
Already, is the flavor worth the $4.50 price point for 2 of them? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know.
This is my new most hated thing in a food review is asking people what their review of the food is. Maybe if you asked first.
And with that, this is Ian.
Hey, looks like your server's back up.
Foodie feature
Nice.
for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty.
Hey guys, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank all of our YouTube channel members.
That's great, man. I wouldn't like you to take a moment. I think that would suck. But yeah,
I would like you to give me a moment, actually. Give my moment back. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Yeah, I would like to unlearn everything I've picked up from you. But yeah, hi, I'm Ty. I wanted to take a quick second to promote my upcoming projects, mainly because there's only 2. So next Friday, so a week from now, for Content Farm Friday, we're going to do the If I Laugh, I Have to Donate sub stream again. What that's going to be is for 300 bits. You can submit 300 bits and a YouTube video, and I will watch it on stream, and I will be green screened over it. And if I laugh, I have to donate subs to chat. So it's going to be a lot of watching really funny videos from everybody, which is legitimately like, I only do them once every grand while, but their streams are so goddamn funny. They're so good. And then Saturday, immediately afterwards, I have to get some guests lined up and finalized, but I'll be running the first episode of a new game show thing I want to do as a recurring thing, but we need to see if it works at all. So we're going to find out together, and I hope you'll join me for that. I think it's going to be really fun. It's about... to give you an idea, it is going to be a game show about video game audio. I don't want to say video game music because that would not be fully
That's
accurate.
not 100% accurate.
Yeah, there's some parts that are very much, very explicitly not music. Let's see, where did I throw these?
I probably can't be on for this first episode because I helped test things, but...
Yeah. To give chat an idea, though, one of the categories is going to be Link and or Legend of Zelda. And one of the tracks they will have to figure out what game it's from is this.
You are now in the presence of one whose feet have often touched the earth and whose eyes have seen what they have seen. Beware of all those beings who can harm thee, for they are dangerous, but...
You know, Legend of Zelda. You know, the sounds from Legend of Zelda that we all know. There's also a category that's called How Hard Could Mario Be? To which I confirmed through testing. Really hard.
Pretty hard, actually.
Really hard. Yeah. You can make Mario really hard. There was one that Doc Snap got that I was like, fuck yeah, brother, which was specifically a song that only appears in Mario 64 DS. And I was like, let's go. And then there's one category planned that is explicitly, I don't expect you to tell me what game this is from, but I want you to describe what the vibes of this game should be, and whoever is the closest to right, I will give points. So it should be a really fun show. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, thanks for being here. If you aren't already following Doc, by the way, please do. But we're going to do...
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, we're going to run a quick bounty here, if I can find the bounty button, if they didn't remove it as a joke. Hello?
The bounty button occasionally just vanishes from my dashboard, and I can't explain why.
There we go. But yeah, Doc and I are going to do a quick bounty here, because they had one that was co-op. There was another one that was co-op that I had considered doing, that I had mentioned to Doc, hey, let's get this set up. And then afterwards, it turns out it was a co-op first-person shooter that had levels based on school shootings and nightclub shootings.
It's Copaganda, a video game.
It's a cop propaganda game. And I said, whoops, and we uninstalled that shit and ran to the hills. So instead... Elves or whatever. It's time for Elves or whatever with my friend Doc.
I'll take elves or whatever sometimes. It happens. It's not that bad to do elves, at least.
Yeah, just elves or whatever. But like, it's normal. It's not wild. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, let me get swapped over and let me start tracking bounty. All right, sick.
Wow, this game immediately jumps in, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say character creator like frame 0. Holy shit! I did say elves or whatever. Do we go full elves or whatever? Oh, how wild is this creator? Okay, that's pretty reasonable. Can I be the tiniest orc?
Smork.
Small orc. Oh, he's he'd be levitating already. Okay, okay. What's the worst color for an orc to be? You think? Is it yellow? That's kind of like
I think it's
yellow.
Blue, actually. Or
I don't think they. Yeah, no blue. We do have some classic colors. I'm gonna go with this one. I feel like I see the vascularity on this orc in a way that I'm not like usually super down for. There's a bit of a white Shrek element. Okay, what eyes? We got red. The longest face.
It appears to be having... There it is. Okay.
Oh, the triplicate mohawk. Oh, he's kind of staring me down. Giving me a look. Orc beard. Don't mind if I do. I didn't even think about the concept of a bearded orc. This is going to be great.
I'm going for the goblin. You just take a look at that goblin and then tell me, all right, well, I guess someone has to go for that at some point.
I will make my hero Riz Buzzcut. Okay, started a town, many important vendors, that makes sense. World map by selecting bridge. Okay, backups, inventory. All right, yeah. So I think party is where we need to go to do friends.
Game, please allow me to, there it is. All right.
Oh, there's loot rules. You can either do round robin or smart round robin, which is people who are close to the kill. So you can't join in if you were 1,000,000 miles away. Okay, how do I invite? I've pressed invite. Did you receive it?
Let's see. I just created my character, so let me go ahead and get that going.
I'll send another.
Play game.
But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out so far, everybody. Again, I'm going to be playing this over on my channel here for an hour, and then we're going to hop on over to Doc's channel for an hour, play a little bit of it there.
I am getting sent on over now, I think.
Okay, there we go. Loading. Ah, Skibbity Gritty and Riz Buzzcut. Two beloved heroes. Well, I know you want to go to the blacksmith, so I'm going to do that immediately. Does that drag you to menus, or do you just get to...
Looks like no. I just get to do this myself as well, which is actually kind of nice. It means we're not dragged together.
Got plenty that want you in their crew.
Yeah, I'm interested.
I hear you want adventure, fame, and fortune. Perhaps you should kill a few rats first. No, make yourself useful.
Okay, I've been talking to the blacksmith and finishing quests just by talking to him a bunch.
Big of a dungeon are you up for?
And now he's telling me to like kill rats.
I hear you want adventure, fame, and fortune.
I also got quest from...
How can I help?
Can I help you today? Yeah, sure. Complete quest. All right, sounds good to me. All right. Let's get some goodies, sure.
Oh, if I got silver, I can dye my clothes eventually.
Good to see you.
Hey.
I think I saw you briefly.
The big orc? Did you see me?
Yeah.
Am I here now?
Like, I think you occasionally pop in and out of the blacksmith briefly.
Hell yeah, brother.
Be seeing you.
Well, I definitely can't craft shit, so...
I think the bridge was where we went to go do quests. Where do we start? Do you think? Probably the grasslands, right? That sounds like the place that's least likely to kick our ass.
Yeah, probably.
Level 3 recommended.
Sorry, does that bring... There we go.
Oh, baby. Yo! Okay, why is this wizard got fucking
Oh, I see we
targeting?
both decided wizard time.
Yeah, dude! Holy shit, let me turn this down. Oh man, this game immediately kicks ass. Oh, goodies. Yo, is this just like an MMO-ass MMO, but like fast action style? Yo, there's a roll, bro! Tap space, what's your roll? You got a good one? Yo!
Oh, gross. I'm using controller for this, and mine is press left stick. Yeah.
Speaking of which, yeah, I should check out my other spells. Oh, nice. Got a little Jubilee action. The big one. And whatever this is.
I'm seeing guys. I'm gonna go ahead and zoop them.
Oh, I'm in there. Bear! Sir! Captain, bear!
Captain.
Hitting him with the big orb. I'm using super. Oh, God.
Oh, God, I died. Skibbity Gritty got this. Got removed.
Riz Buzzcut got fucked. Okay, we're back in there.
Bear!
This bear can't kill me for long. That's
Bear
right,
spawn
shithead.
Camp.
Corral will bury you.
Was that you?
Yeah, I was breaking a barrel.
Very good. Oh, Archer.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna give him the big one. Oh.
Yo, I don't know what that just was, but it worked pretty good.
Oh, I'm poisoned. Oh. Do I have healing? Maybe that's what 3 is? It is! Beautiful. Oh, yo, we got stuff to loot, too. Yeah, make sure you're looting, guys. Oh, nice. An expired healing potion.
Looting, guys?
Delicious.
You take things off of people? What?
Yeah.
In video games?
Welcome to... This is like... I never thought of, like, what if I just played World of Warcraft, but the controls were, like, from a better game? But, like, this kind of hits. This is kind of doing it for me. No, I died. Skibbity gritty. Skibbity gritty, save me.
Let me see if I can get you back up.
Save me.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can.
You accepted a trade.
I didn't mean to I did not mean to try and trade with you, but
it's fine. It picked up. Can you loot these guys with F? Or maybe not since I died.
I looted these guys, I think.
Okay, word. Ooh, Grimfang Laborer. Yum. I guess, yeah, we should check and see.
I got a
did we get any
crossbow.
gear? Where is gear? Probably I? Yeah, it's I. Yo, better wand? Where do I put this? Yum. Melee power. Ooh, much worth spell power.
I think I might have accidentally dropped something. Yes, I did. Okay. All right. I think I cannot equip this crossbow. Is that what's happening here, or?
Oh, is the game not lining up to quite full screen? No, that was not on purpose. Huh. Yeah, it should be full screen. If it's not.
Oh, that was definitely picking up my.
Oh, that fixed it.
My Steam thing.
All right, well, I'm off to do quests. I got a higher level wand, and I'm about to show these fucking bears every minute. Oh God, there's a wolf. I got it.
I mean, a wolf should be lower tier than a bear, right?
It's really more both of them added together, you see.
Yeah. Two wizards at the same time is unbeatable.
Okay, the way he
Cannot be
like
done.
gently toppled forward absolutely kicked ass. Oh shit, man, I might just play more of this game. This seems fun. This seems like a good time for wizards, at least.
There we go. I have finally figured out how to equip this crossed bow.
Oh, was it I?
I am using a controller,
Oh, right,
so.
controller. Right. Dude, there's a lot of shit in here. I'm just backing out. Oh, it says enter fight. I think I accidentally entered a fight that I cannot back out of. It's over for Riz Buzzcut.
Yeah, it seems like a problem. So it seems like a problem for me too.
Did you also accidentally walk into the fight?
Not accidentally. I did it on purpose. Oh well. I think the crossbow is not a good idea.
On the wizards? Yeah, maybe not.
You know what's something I'm also noticing?
Yeah.
I'm hearing every sound.
Yeah.
No matter what's from what distance.
I'm hearing yours and mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this pointing me to you? Are you over here? Are you a green dot? Oh, I think I see you. Yo.
Yeah.
Sir! Get down, Mr. President!
Oh. Ooh, a kite shield has been obtained. Hold on.
Yo, I got gloves. Show me the gloves.
All right, now look at this shit. This is shield wizard style.
Yo, very cool. I like your robes.
Yeah, they're exactly the same as your robes.
Did we get any quests, or were we like supposed to get quests? I mean, I guess the first quest can just be like try to level up, try to learn how to not get exploded by every animal. Oh boy, I fucked up. Well. Dougie, save me.
I'm trying my best, sir.
Dougie, Riz Buzzcut is in tremendous danger. Okay, Riz Buzzcut has removed himself from danger a little bit. A new danger approaches. I have been stunned instantly.
This big boy has a lot of health. I'm just now finally seeing his health bar.
Yes. I have finally broken free and can now contribute, though. And now that I am doing rotations on his ass. Let's go, baby!
Yo, there we go.
Yeah!
Leveled up.
I got a tempestuous belt of force.
I have a flamethrower now.
I have extra penetration.
Nice.
I love that for me. Green boy save me.
And not green though. Get green hair and that's about it.
Yeah, I'm using the big orb seems to do the most damage of all my spells, and like the little shotgun spray seems to do okay. Uh-oh, chuck roast. Hello. Nice, got his ass. Cone of fire, let's go. Don't mind if I do. Is that
Vigorous hood of battering? I gotta put that on. I don't got nothing on my hood. Now we're talking. That's helmets.
Oh, my cone didn't work. Oh, you have to hold the cone. I see. Yo, thanks for the bits, Rainbow Crystal Raw. Ooh, let's go. I'm about to light that. I'm about to roast them cheeks. Get back here. Not so fast, ogre.
Got 2S.
God,
this is very silly.
Seeing your tiny little guy just roll out of the body of this giant orc is like, yeah, it's good. I did it. You like that? I'm gonna press M, see if we have a map or something. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I?
Quick overview. What is this?
Journal.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. World map. You can access the world map by selecting the bridge in town. All right, that's not what I was looking for.
I take one nap and I mistrack the action RPG replacing fucked content.
Journal, maybe? No.
Yeah.
Looks like no map beyond the mini map.
Okay. Word, I was gonna say we should try and figure out how to find quests. Get some quests in us. Wait.
I do like a good quest.
Same. But yeah, no, we just swapped over to a little bit of SpawnCon. This game seems like actually pretty fun. It seems like a pretty good time.
Oh, you know, I probably shouldn't have been using the fire moves on the Flamehound. That's probably.
Oh boy. I'm being assailed by a magical ring of arrows from a wizard crossbow. What is this?
Wizard crossbow? Oh right, yeah. There's this is all animated weapons. It's like the Hall of Blades and Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, which I think no longer exists because they remove things in Soup too much. Oh, the animated swords are almost dead. Nice. Crossbow down. All right, we got there.
Trying to find whatever is setting off the crystal projectiles still. I'm not sure where they'd be though. Oh.
What's causing that? This guy. Found him.
Here. You're not a magical weapon at all. You're just some guy. So what the fuck?
Oh, he's very high level though.
Oh yeah, he's got like the gold name and shit.
But I mean, he's not doing that much damage.
Yeah, as long as you remember to cast.
I can still just heal through that
every so often.
Yeah.
Giving him the orbs.
I'm trying to tank, but it's just ignoring me. I mean, that's just online with Thai tradition, though, of always focusing on you no matter what.
Usually I try to leverage it, you know. Get back here, Artificer. You're done.
Got him. Nice.
Yo, chests.
Ooh, chests. Oh, Miter of the Forgotten. Now we're talking.
Hey, what?
Papal time. There's also, I guess, just been this crossbow the whole time.
There's a glowing thing here, but I don't think I can pick it up.
Is it a glowing thing?
Yeah, it was like a staff. I think it spawned weird.
I can't touch the staff. All right, let's see what we got. Miter of the Forgotten. That seems like... Seems pretty good. Nice gloves.
Thanks. It seems to be that's most of what I got here. Because, yeah, I don't really need the other armor.
I don't know what this is equipped onto, this trinket.
You can just double click it in your inventory. And it'll just snap it to the right spot.
Okay, yeah. Specifically only with mouse and keyboard. It feels like the game is maybe telling me I should play mouse and keyboard, so let me go swap to mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this feels very much like a mouse and keyboard game for sure. 33 spell power on this glove, huh? Oh, yeah? Oh, he's shooting the crystals. Sir, the crystals!
Crystals.
I do see like a Legend of Zelda like beam tracing from the main area out to this, so maybe we just do something here first.
That sounds pretty good. I feel like going for full wizard mode was a good time.
Definitely, yeah. This feels like I almost want to know if the other characters have access to nearly as good of like projectile options.
When I touched that crossbow, it seemed like no.
Yeah. Oh man, got a holy leggings.
Oh, I got a refreshing amulet of distilling.
Ooh, delicious.
I can do distillation. Boots. A ball is given boots.
There's a boss upstairs.
For the forge.
This guy doesn't seem even as bad as the previous guy we fought.
Yeah. I think he's summoned an ad.
Oh, he certainly did.
Oh, I was taking damage from the field I was on.
For the forge.
Oh, let me see if I can't. No, I can't.
Probably need to
Not right
finish
now.
the fight first, yeah. He's got like 200 health left.
All right,
so-
well, yeah, it should be quick. Okay. I think I have to take out the little guy as well.
Probably. Yeah, I got clipped by the MMO circle. Damn, this guy seems sturdy for a minion.
He's pretty tough, yeah. But it should be dead. There we go. I can't seem to get you up. I'm trying to get you up.
I'm on my way. I'm running back over there. Hold on.
All right, sir.
I'm on my way. Sir.
Ooh, we got some epic essence. And a new wand, yeah. And a different Pope hat, let's see. It's a hat of incinerating instead.
Hopefully all these guys don't follow me up here. This is gonna be a really bad time.
Well, they seem to follow you up here, so I guess we're gonna be dealing with them. Hey, they ain't that bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, weak butts of butts of
Butts?
butchery.
Is that meant for putting on the butts?
These aren't actually that good because they don't got no magic power. They got melee power.
Can't use these to cast a spell.
Exactly. Oh, I actually do have the ability to block with this thing. Cool.
Oh, is it like right click? Oh yeah, I look like I have a parry with my wand. Normal axe to take.
Boots. Oh, there is in fact fall damage. Good to know.
I'm not sure how to get back to town is my big concern at this point.
Yeah, I have no idea myself, so.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Captain, I've dealt with these guys again. Well, I mean, there's another region over here that just seems like... Oh, there's a goodie over here? Okay, another crossed bow. That's a good point. Refreshing is a good name for healing. Yeah, the big orb seems to be the big damage. Wonder if the starting stuff is actually just starting stuff, and there's not actually a proper class system in this game. Oh, you know what? Back there seems like it's just a region to do stuff, so it's probably not over there.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to get back to the menu so we can like look in town and like see if we can sell stuff and like buy better.
There is a just go to town thing in the menu.
Oh, is there? Where's that at?
Yeah, escape.
Oh, there's a different menu.
Hmm.
I was looking at the menu that comes up when you press I, which is the inventory, and it does not have that. Okay. All right, let's see. Blacksmith.
How can I help?
I guess I want to sell gear that's like not good enough.
Nothing but strong sale.
All right, Cletus over there is the one who dyes stuff. Gotcha.
It ain't cheap, but it's the best.
Oh, he just teaches you how to craft things. He just is a pattern man. And I guess I just can't afford any of it.
I did get another quest and then completed from talking to him. So there's something.
Do I need to go craft? But I have no recipes, I see.
Goodbye.
Good to see you. Pleasant.
Maybe the inn.
The inn had another thing to get from him. The inn guy.
Talk to Captain Lauren in the guardhouse. Okay.
Greetings. Never heard of you. One wrong move and you'll become a permanent
Locate
resident of
Oliver.
this dungeon.
Okay.
Therein lie.
To the guardhouse.
Greeting. Great heroes. What's proven impossible is but a
In the
trivial
crypts,
task
huh?
Such as yourselves. Name your difficulty.
Got this ivory tower with this little fucking wizard goblin.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, hello. Damn, all of his shit's too expensive.
Oh, there's a hovel in the back. Oh, letting me change my everything, I guess.
Never heard of you. Therein lie hideous creatures.
And there's a bank in the back too. For storing stuff.
Oh, changing your appearance is extremely expensive. Gotcha.
Oh, normally?
Yeah.
Alright, are you ready to deploy to the Crypt of Horrors to try and find this dork?
Absolutely.
Normal, level 1 recommended. The place we were at was level 3, so we should be good. We were killing enemies well above our level. Look, I just assumed the grasslands came before the Crypt of Horrors, so sue me.
That's ridiculous thoughts, you know? Couldn't possibly. Interesting. The, press this and then no. Options. Controls. Keyboard. All right, it's got that problem where it has a keyboard, a gamepad hooked up to it, and now all of the buttons are for you know. You know what I mean.
Controller glyphs.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm out here shooting slavers with fireballs like this shit's like Fable or like Witcher 3. The classic ways. 2 battle axes? Great.
Nice. Can you use both at the same time?
I don't know, maybe. I didn't ask.
Fair enough.
And yeah, we are gonna cream these fools.
Wow. All right.
Oh,
I'm really just zooping right through them.
Captain.
Oh, there's a guy here.
There's a thug behind you, sir. Careful. Came out of
See,
nowhere.
we're currently doing the dead mines, I guess.
Nothing in here. Nice, I got a bow. Regular bow, original flavor. No cross required.
Nice. That's right, a non-Christian bow.
Door locked or just big? It is locked and big.
Well, I won't be able to loot that one until we open up that door. The thing about this is that this did advertise, I believe, up to 7 people at the same time can be in the same party.
Yeah, which yeah, I'm feeling like with like a group of like 4 or 5, this would be a hoot for just hanging out with friends, shooting the shit, and just running around dungeons or whatever, clearing the place out.
Yeah.
You know, like Lethal Company, but you know, like MMOs originally. Yeah. You know that thing people are into right now? Yeah. Oh, is this door open now? Damn, I missed.
That's not entirely true, Simon the Digger. That's a vast oversimplification on the creation of crossbows. It's not that they were created so that people who couldn't use bows would be able to contribute in fights, because they would just not give them bows. They would give them a different, like, you know, job. They were created to, well, maximize individual penetration strength at a specific range. Because they're not actually one-to-one of tools of what they do.
Mm-hmm.
A crossbow is a medium-range weapon in practice. It's not actually an extremely long-range weapon. Bolts are shorter and fatter in a way that makes them extremely high penetrative at ranges out to like probably like 80 meters at the very least. That would be like, they would get through things nice and easy. Because pulling back a crossbow is not easy. It is still a difficult thing. I think I found the place to go.
Okay, sick. I was just looking through my gear I'd picked up. Did we open? Was this the big door we opened? Yeah, that is it. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there is the advantage as well of you don't need someone who is trained from childhood to use a crossbow,
yeah,
which is a useful thing. But it's not that they weren't strong enough, but rather it's just it's a tool that has a different job.
Okay, this guy's noises sound exactly to me like if Arch and Cola popped in for a second to do a bit. They just go.
You're not wrong.
Especially because it's like not coming from the right place, so it sounds like it's just coming out from behind me. Yo, level 3, let's go.
Dogs. More dogs.
Nice try, Wolfmaster Tane. Maybe next time.
Wolfmastertane.us.
I can't wait for the weekend to begin. Well, I guess we still need to find Jerry or whatever.
Slapped it over. Whoa, there's a guy behind us. Fuck him up, Socrates.
Me when I take damage. Okay, there was a lever back here. I pulled it.
Take damage all the time. I have a cape now. Little Goblin Fauntleroy over here, floating off his cape.
Sen's Fortress. Yo, bloody trinket of haste? Don't mind if I do.
Wow. Dazzling Trinket of Precision and Enhanced Cloak of Precision. Oh, Dazzling Trinket of Tenacity. Sorry.
I got my buns clipped.
God, my cough is aggressive today.
Oh, this door is unlocked elsewhere. Okay, we need to find another lever to pull. Oh, the wizard's got behind us. Not for long.
Hello, Captain.
Hello, I've cleared this area out.
Good. Got some superior essence from a box. It seems suspicious. Expired healing potion. Well, that's suspicious in its own way.
Suspicious, like delicious, like tasty, like you think it's gonna be good? Maybe?
I mean, maybe.
I'm gonna kick it
Suspicious delicious!
Penis delicious, penis suspicious.
Alright, so there's probably something somewhere.
It's just a lever, yeah, because I pulled one lever
Yeah.
already in this area, so there's probably just another one that we haven't seen. They're like just on the wall.
Just on the wall.
Classic
All right.
lever position, yeah.
Most levers I find are, yeah, on the wall, so. Alright, I've now witnessed the lever. I now know what levers look like. First time I've ever seen a lever in my goddamn life.
It's like a big boy fight room, so we probably don't have to go back through here. Check the sides real quick. Oh, there are guys in here. Holy shoot.
Right, I was confused about the sounds going like wait, dogs? And then, oh.
I got like stun looped real bad there, yeah. All right, I'm gonna give you a chance to work on this. I have to pee like a racehorse, so I will be just a second.
Yeah, these do in fact seem to stun you frequently. Oh, nice. Good zoop. A feral wolf? It's not what a wolf is, though. Wolves are wild. The wicked wild. I know, it's jungle.
Oh, what's up, Skibbity Goody? Turns out you can't revive me.
Huh? Yeah, I can't revive you, unfortunately.
Weird.
I think that there is a time when you can revive someone,
But it's like really
if they
short.
don't get hit more by an enemy. You get knocked to the ground and you're orange for a bit, and then you get kicked to death by dogs. Dogs can kick, you see.
All right, sick. I need to figure out where. Okay, I see your aura.
Yeah.
Oh, I think guys.
Riz buzz cut. I'm getting to you.
Oh, yeah, I see you. All right, so we still on.
I have found you, Riz buzz cut.
We still on lever look.
Yeah. It really didn't seem like there was a lever over there. Unfortunately, like it didn't look as strongly as I probably could have. So let me go back to it.
Oh, I found a skeleton in a cage, but that's not anything. Is there one over here? There's a weapon rack. I can get another enchanted dark moon fragment, so that's good. Oh, I found it. Boop.
Oh, nice. Good.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Back here in one of the side rooms. These are also treasure chests. Yeah. Boots. I got the fast boots. What are these butts?
Boots.
Ooh, really good butts. And a better orb. Oh, except I need to put it in the orb. Oh, you can dual wield orbs? That's so crazy.
Dual orb.
I remember where that big door that was locked was.
That's a good question, Mega Man. Was it over here? Yeah, I think so.
Here. Oh, still unlocked.
This door is unlocked elsewhere. Huh. So that means that there's another lever?
Yeah, so
or was that did that open up somewhere else, maybe?
Maybe. That one was in like a small side room for what it's worth, like behind some bars and stuff, so just as a heads up, they might be hidden back in the deep part of a room.
I'm afraid the strain was more than
This
you
is
could
a game
bear.
with a pauldron slot? Oh man. Alright, something. You know your boy loves a good pauldron slot in a video game.
I just heard your character take damage. That was really embarrassing.
I mean, can you expect Skibbity Gritty to sound like anything else?
That's a good point. Hit like the grape lady.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm taking grape wine damage. Alright, this is the room where I got killed by a million of guys. And there were things that looked like they could be hiding levers. Not on this side, though. Oh, I heard a dog. Is that by you?
Yeah, I'm fighting dog. Only one dog, though, so I'm not getting stun locked to death.
That's good.
I think I may have found another zone we haven't gone to and might contain lever. It does not contain lever, unfortunately. It just contained goodies. Venomous Great Staff of Scorching. Oh, that's a two-handed staff. But I know what I like. What I like is orb and
Orb and shield.
Oh shit, I'm not able to use my spells while using orb and shield. Damn.
No orb and board.
All right. I can use sword and shield though and cast spells still. So you know what? Fine, I'll do that.
Yeah, I guess the orb is just purely support. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything over here at least.
Would I enjoy a game that had points as an equip slot with different effects? Absolutely. I'm the pervert who wants the most like fucking completely granular armor system in a video game that could possibly ever be made.
This is the dude who does runs of Caves of Khud and is immediately like, how can I get 17 arms so I can carry more swords?
Yeah. I know exactly how to get 17 arms. You kidding me? That's not hard. That's easy.
There's a
Did you find another one?
I hit it, yeah.
Beautiful.
So that's probably it, I would guess.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm not here to disrespect your love of getting many arms in Khud. Whenever I play Caves of Khud, that's always one of the things I want to go for because it's just so good.
Also, it's not actually true that pauldrons are particularly a non-independent piece of armor. It depends. Spalders are very dependent on the rest of the piece, but pauldrons themselves, actually, depending on the type, can be just worn on top of most things after you put everything else on. Italian style all white armor has pauldrons that just kind of slot on top as well.
Oh,
right. We're looking for the blood room on the map, right? Which this is going back to the start.
Yeah,
I think,
I
right?
went the wrong way. Yeah. So there was a door that wasn't open that we need to go to, and it was just like in a weird side hallway.
Yeah, and I noticed that the door on the map led to like what looked like a really bloody hallway. So all we have to do is find that bloody hallway, and we found it.
I want to say that it's up here, then turn right, then fully loop back. Or it might be one more stop up.
Not here. It's one more up. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, there we go. Come on, door be open. Door be open. Door be open. Door's open. All right, we got all the goodies.
I've been locked into the room.
Damn. Ooh, this dude does more damage. He also takes more damage though. We got ourselves a glass cannon boss.
Enough.
I guess.
Now you die. Death's secrets are now mine.
Down he goes.
That's such a funny thing to say when you're getting owned and dying. Death's secrets are now mine. It's good that I died. I think it's sick, actually. Yo, thanks, Big Dummy.
I found Oliver.
Oh, sick.
Okay, cleric's hammer or expired health potion. Take that expired health potion.
Oh, no, you get both. There's a next thing at the bottom you can click through to change which one you get. So it's either experience 300 and then a thing you don't use, or Wizard's Wand and 30 experience, but it's like a good one. Are you sure you want to accept this reward? There may be others more appropriate for your class. Oh, I guess they want me to use the cleric.
Yeah, the hammer is usable by us to cast spells still. How would I want the points to have mechanical differences or just cosmetic? Just cosmetic. That would be just cosmetic.
All right.
For the uninitiated, points are the strips of cloth or leather that are used to actually adhere armor onto your body.
Oh, okay. Like points of contact.
Exactly, pretty much.
More subjects for my lord? Let us see.
This guy seems pretty boss, right? He also seems pretty scrub. This guy's going down easy street.
Oh, he's sucking off the guy.
Gains his strength from sucking off dudes.
Ah, the unethical
I know plenty of people
slut.
like that,
Here he
honestly.
is. Finally.
Yeah.
Yes! More power!
God, I really wish I wasn't coughing all the time.
Oh God, everyone's just free and running around. Oh Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of boys, actually. Oh boy.
Flamethrower, go.
Okay, just making sure to heal up when it happens, and we're good.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, nice. The altar is required for a quest. I think.
The Crypt Lord. All right, there's another boss to be had, it looks like. Yeah, it's possible he was meant to last longer, but I think also that final like ambush of all the guys is intentional too.
Yeah. It was very funny, so I like it.
It was pretty funny. I won't say unpleasant. I enjoy a good goof 'em.
Cloak with spell power, huh? $81. This one's 58. Okay. All right, is the bone boss here?
I haven't actually gone too deep. I was trying to avoid accidentally
Getting locked
angering
into
the bone
boss.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems pretty dangerous, man. Oh, there's rats.
He's got rats. Plague rats.
Rats. Going full RPG. Yeah, so I think if the hammer hits them directly, it has a stun chance too.
Nice.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sir.
I got touched by plague.
I'm dispensing the orbs.
Keep dispensing. Don't stop dispensing.
The way your character moves is just transcendent. It's so good. Love to see a little guy who has to do the same actions and move speed as a big guy, despite being a little guy. Always a delight.
Fiery Dagger of the Beast.
Damn, so many zombies. Yeah, I don't know if that circle was like me or... Honestly, don't know whose circle that was, but it seemed good. Or it.
Do like seeing circles, just kind of in general. Big fan of shapes over here.
Yeah. Oh, I believe I've been poisoned. Oh, I got sleep gas.
Oh, you got sleep gas? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, sleep gas.
You got sleep gas. Whoa, what was that?
Oh, that was Fire Blast. That's something I have. I believe you have it as well.
Oh, yeah. I never used it not point blank, so I didn't know what it looked like.
The Rat King.
Rat King, Rat King, Rat King. Entire chat popping off. Become sleepy. Nice. Another one down.
Another rat removed.
Invoker's hood.
Invoker's hood.
Yeah, I could use a new hat. Considering I had 0 hats before this.
It looks very silly on you.
Thank you.
Got that big old cross at the front, you know?
What can I say? I love the Lord.
Well, not that. I'm sorry. They connects at the front. When I said cross, I was saying a dumb, stupid thing that assholes would say.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I just get so excited whenever someone brings up Jesus, you know? Is this blacksmith, like, good? Oh, yeah. I like how he's an enslaved blacksmith, yet he has everything he needs to, like, run a full store, including being able to buy things off of you. Not the essences. The other nice thing too, I used to stress out a lot when I played games like this. Just of like, what if I sell something and I need it? The reality is in most of these games, literally everything you get before like the end game will just be replaced by whatever you pick up in the next dungeon. So who gives a shit? Don't stress yourself out, you know? And I think that's a good way to approach them too. All right, and yeah, thank you again, everyone. We're gonna keep playing this over on Doc's channel for about another hour. I'll be hosting over there in just a second. And yeah, if you're already following, please do, and definitely follow Doc as well. Doc makes a ton of really good content over at twitch.tv/mdct or sword.zone. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, make sure you drop a follow here. I hope to see you. I mean, all next week I'll be streaming, but Friday in particular is going to be the people can try to make me laugh and get me in trouble for it, which is always fun. And then Saturday will be prototype game show day, so definitely be there for those.
Nice.
Yeah, I hope to see you around. We're gonna raid on over. Okay, sick.